Hello and welcome back to the finale? I guess last episode was the finale. Oh, hello, Grant.
Hello.
We're doing a bit of 10 million trials today.
No, we're not.
Okay, then what are we doing?
We're doing basketball. Let's go outside.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside. I'm trying to think. Is there? Wait. Oh my god.
No,
I have no items.
No items?
Oh, that's probably. I mean, I should probably buy a couple things before
You
going.
should buy
down
many
to
a
the-
thing. I think it's every 10, though, you're able to save and leave for a sec.
Right, but can you just skip back to where it was, or do you have to start over?
No idea. I don't
I was
remember.
gonna say, because we already kind of went down there, like a while back, so we'll see. We have all stream.
We have all week.
We
to do
don't.
this. We do. Says you.
Says you.
Says you.
Okay. Pit of 1 trillion trials. I need to get to. Where do I need to go?
Pit of 46
I mean, I can do it
trials.
over here. That's...
Oh, it's Zach.
What do you got? The same stuff. Got it.
Kill him.
No.
Why? Why are you weak?
He's a good person. No, he's not weak.
Why?
Definitely not
are
weak.
Why are you weak?
I am. I'm not.
No.
No. All right. Oh, we have enough to upgrade one person. Just a fuck you to Flurry.
Oh my god, you bastard. Shazumi.
Oh my god.
Shazumi. Flirty's nuts. He sucks.
So that's that. Definitely Bobber. I was so tired after.
No. You're not allowed.
Oh. Did you ever get around to picking an alien species for the Ben 10 campaign?
No. Shit. It completely slipped my mind.
No, I get it. I get it.
My mind.
No, I have to do the airplane. Because I was doing more writing for it today, and I realized that I didn't actually have I thought I had made like an interesting circumstance, which I still think it's interesting, but I don't think it didn't really feel very Ben 10, I guess.
Oh. Hello.
Hello,
Adrian and
Adrian
Saba.
and Saber.
The wizard does not arrive on time.
That is the
Wizard does
quote.
not come on time.
The
wizard does not come.
Wizard does not come. He edges. It's a Goomba.
Wait a minute.
Killed him.
So we finished the game, right? Is there?
We're
Seems
just
like-
we're just spending the day doing pit of 10 trillion trials, and
Pit of 6 trials.
And if we finish that and still have time left over, nice. I get 4 gold instead of 2.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Are you?
Wait a minute.
We're hurting people.
We're hurting.
And if we do the pit of 100 trials and still have time left, we'll also do the glitz pit.
Okay.
Okay, we fought a Goomba, and now we have to fight the fucking regular spinny dude.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
Oh, my mistake.
So presumably, if you wanted me to talk about my opinion of the game, I would have to do it before I leave at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free.
So I already talked a little bit to Grant about it. I think in the scale of the games that I have seen so far, being 2 and like a quarter now, a quarter being the
Not
Origami
even a quarter,
King.
by the way, for Origami King.
Well, I've been watching more.
Okay. So
yeah.
you watched independently, understood.
Yeah. That's why I said quarter. I don't actually know.
Saba did her independent homework.
Yeah, because I wanted to see the game. So this game I like a little bit better than Super Paper Mario. Because I've discovered that I need a little bit more of a visual stimulus or stimulate, like things to look at and to connect with a little bit more for me to get into the game more. This game has more of that than Super Paper Mario did.
Super Paper Mario has Nigel or whatever. Isn't that enough?
Who the fuck
It
is
has,
Nigel?
Those
What?
the chameleon.
Hornberg.
Nigel Thornberry.
Super Paper
was
Mario
the
has
chameleon's name?
geometry.
Frankly?
Nope, that's the
Frank was
professor
from
in
this
this game.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
the name of the chameleon? Francis.
Francis.
There you go.
I mean,
Why did I say Nigel?
Francois. Yeah, I don't know. Why did you say Nigel?
He looks like a Nigel to me.
Zach has a bias against Nigels. You heard it here. If your name is Nigel, you're not welcome on Obo Stream.
Correct.
True.
I put up a sign.
Nigel.
So I like the buddies in this game. I think they're much more like, they have much more personality. They want to get geometry. Nothing against geometry. It's pretty simple in of itself. But yeah, I like these guys.
I'm struggling on my homework.
But I think the one thing that Grant brought up, I think that is one of the highlights of the game, this game in particular, is I do in fact love all the Toad variants. Like, it is really, really good. Because that's like the one thing that I know you sacrilegiously will say, like, Saba, how dare you? But I still think I like Origami King a little bit better than Super Paper Mario, and even this game by like a little margin.
I mean, you're allowed to be wrong.
I understand. But like the one thing that I will say that holds Origami King back is the fact that Toads do not have variation. They hit it out of the
None
park
of the
with this
NPCs
one,
do, sadly.
I mean, to a certain degree, Grant, wouldn't you say there is an element of funniness to everyone looking the same? But I mean, how cool it is that they're different, it kind of, it's more cool than everyone looking the same, which is a little funny. But,
That's fun.
yeah, so I mean, I think this was pretty, like, I got more into this one than I did, I think, Super Paper Mario, which I think is pretty cool. I liked, specifically 7 stars for that 1,000-year, door, which, we had to repeat, like, a lot of times because how many stars was it, Grant?
Like, it was more than 6.
It was more than
Less
6.
than 8.
Less than 8.
Less than 8, something like that. Fuck.
So somewhere in between, right? Yeah, so that was really great. Finding friends in those stars. Yeah. I think that's my... Do you have any questions about anything specifically, Jack? Because that's what I have for you.
I mean, no.
Okay,
I have a question for you, Sala.
sure.
How many 10-pound curls could you do in one sitting?
10 pound?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard to imagine. 10? Easily? I don't know.
Okay.
How many 40,000-pound curls could you do?
6?
Nice.
How many 6 pounds curls could you do?
12.
40,000?
How many 12-pound curls could you do?
pound?
20,000?
How many
6.
20,000-pound curls could you do?
12?
5.
How many 12-pound curls could you do?
You've already asked this and I've already said 6.
10,000?
How many 10,000-pound curls could you do?
2.
24? Fuck, I lost track of the numbers.
How many 24-pound curls could you do? This is a good bit, right?
This is a good
many
bit.
curls
Just
could you
doubling the
pound?
numbers and asking them in alternating fashion. It's a good bit.
So, there you go. That's me.
Well, I personally think this game is hot doo-doo. We should play Pizza Tower instead.
I'm not playing Pizza Tower.
What's wrong with Pizza Tower?
It is
Papa's
bad.
Pizzeria.
You don't like Pizza Tower, then?
No, it's fine.
The protagonist looks like you.
It does not. He does not.
Everyone
Yeah, he
looks like that.
does. He's even got your sterling anxiety
Has any of us
That
looked in
is
the mirror
true.
recently? Because
And-
you
and-
look like Zach.
and righteous indignation and everything.
How
Listen,
could they nail Zach's
I don't think
personality
anybody
so
could
perfectly?
say that my indignation is righteous. More theatrical than anything.
Saba and Grant, have you seen Pizza Tower?
No.
I unfortunately
Fucking
have.
The
batshit animations in that game.
It's fantastic. The protagonist's name is Peppino Spaghetti. This is what he looks like. He has 2 emotions. Extreme
wait, I have seen
anxiety
this, yes.
and utter anger.
Base.
Wow, you're right. It does
He
look
just
like
like
that.
me, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Now, see, the only thing that's missing from Zach is that chef's hat. And then it'll be complete.
You're never told me.
It's never too late. You can do it. You can become him,
It's
Zach.
never too late to drop $5 on a shitty white chef's hat, Zach. You could be Peppino Spaghetti. How does that feel?
It's never too late to
Finally,
become
a
a chef.
cosplay I can actually do.
Exactly.
I've
You
heard
just have
the
to
game is
believe
really
so.
good.
Really?
The game is a speedrunner's paradise, though, and I am not a speedrunner, so
Same.
Game.
it's like an
Oh my
okay
God,
States
hello.
Airbnb for me.
What the fuck? Oh, he sells you like, oh, okay, that's fun.
Tells you a little something, something.
What is this? Ah, to continue. Got it. All of the animations in Pizza Tower are like made in MS Paint, which I think is great.
Nice.
They're fantastic. It has possibly the most expressive animation I've ever seen in my life.
That's
Hell
not even
yeah.
an exaggeration.
It's that expressive. When I say that Peppino exhibits constantly either fear or anger, he exhibits them in such large quantities doesn't need any other emotions.
I would argue that he kind of has a third emotion, but it's more of the transition between the two as his face warps into an eldritch nightmare.
I guess that's fair.
Because he will just go as he goes to like screaming off the top of his lungs.
One of my favorite bits in the game is that Peppino normally has a charge check that does 1 damage when you hit someone, right? At the final boss, right before you get to kill him, the boss just like fully heals and then summons every other boss you fought so far for a boss rush. And Peppino gets so blindingly, infuriatingly angry that he has to do a boss rush that all his attacks boost up to 4 damage, where he just does a flurry of JoJo Bizarre punches on every single time he hits.
Base.
That's
It's
great.
really good. Imagine being so pissed at a boss rush that you just don't quadruple damage.
That does sound really satisfying. I think I have it on my wish list. I've been meaning to check it out. I wonder if that would be shitty. Like imagine like a Dark Souls game where it's not the final boss, it's an optional boss, but the boss seems really easy and you get to phase 2 and they blow a little whistle and then all of the arena-based boss fights that you've done throughout the course of the game all spawn in simultaneously.
Oh god.
And you just have to do like 6 different boss fights simultaneously. Like that'd be awesome. Aw, Bobbery, why? My defense is too high!
I hate the peach noise.
I love the peach noise.
It's really bad.
It's really good.
Oh,
Fucking stinks.
So good.
it smells good.
It's no,
It smells like toilet paper.
Smells like toilet paper. It smells good. I don't even. Mentally, I am just like autopiloting through all of these combats. I look forward to just not even noticing that we hit like 50 at some point.
Probably.
Oh, that's convenient.
Pit of 1,000 doors.
Pit of 1,000 doors. Pit of 1,000 stars. Adrian,
What?
I read Dungeon Meshi.
Oh, did you now?
They're doing. I'm assuming it's gonna be an epilogue, right?
What do you mean?
Based on what happened at the end. Aren't they done now? Isn't that like the end?
What do you mean? Of course not. There's still more to do.
Like what?
Oh,
The
Zach.
character straight up looks at the other guy and goes,
Zach.
"Hey, guess what? That thing you've been trying to do for the entire manga, go fuck yourself."
I will
Yeah.
be back.
And
I mean, I guess that's fair. Oh,
there's still
Grant left.
characters that need things done.
I like the ant. And then Zach gives up.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I just look forward to what they're gonna do.
So many unresolved plot points, Zach. Of course it's not over.
Like what? There's very little unresolved plot point. Like, sure, I guess the dwarves are gonna show up, but everything's gonna be over. Also, what the fuck happened to all the people that got eaten? Are they fine? Did they get returned? That's what I mean. Like, I'm assuming there's gonna be an epilogue. Also, I will say, I fucking love how the demon at the very end, after he's been bested, it just goes, you know what? Fuck you in particular. I didn't think an infinitely powerful demon god would be petty, but here we are.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, probably. It's just, I don't know, it's just funny because it's like, I guess he literally had no desires anymore, so it's like, why would he do anything? But like, I don't know, I feel like you probably could have did a more intense curse. Although maybe that's the perfect curse now I think about it. I don't know. Also, I don't know if they did this. How long has it been since Monster whatever, the Chimera? How long has it been since they died?
Fallen? Or Farland?
Yeah.
I don't know. Time doesn't pass. I mean, they're not access to the sun, so day-night isn't usually really a thing much.
Well, the reason I ask is because, like, wasn't the whole idea that like, oh, let's bring them to the surface that way everyone can eat them, and then we can revive them from like people eating them?
It doesn't seem like they've traveled much. It seems like it might be the same day.
Since so you tell me that you suspect that since Farland died, all of the other shit happened over the course of a day.
Maybe like a few days at most, I would say.
Because I wonder how long it would take for a monster that large to start rotting. Because that's like my concern, I guess, is like what, like, because you know the curse happens at the end of the chapter or whatever, and I'm wondering if like, well, what if because of the delayed, you know, revival or whatever, what if Farland is just a different person when she gets revived?
I'd be sad.
It'd be it would almost be a little bittersweet, I guess, because it's just like she's alive. Like I would.
She certainly does not deserve any of the stuff that happened to her.
No. in a lot of ways, she seems to just have accidentally stumbled into a position of influence among the dungeon masters or dungeon lords' grander scheme, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like Ryoko Kui wouldn't do Farland that badly of just like, yeah, you did it. You did a nice thing, and there's no karma.
Like I don't know. I'm wondering if that might be the case.
I don't think so. I have faith in Ryoko.
I hope it's a nice ending.
I do too.
I hope that. Fuck. What's the name of the elf mage?
Marcel.
Marcel. I hope Marcel. I hope that. I hope that she is okay by the end of this, because I'm not gonna lie. Like the demon. You know, like as they're trying to prevent him from getting to the top of the tower, the demon just going, well, look, no one has to die anymore. Everybody will be able to live forever. And then it cuts to Farland's face, and Farland is like, God, what's the name of the artist? You said Ryoko Kui?
Yeah.
Fucking incredible art. Because it's just like, it was an expression of pure, like, I don't know, like obviously terror in general, because everything that's happening is insane, but also like resignation, being like, oh, that would be nice. What a great manga. I look forward to when it gets animated.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Did I just buy a super shroom for...
Are you excited for the fans to be really annoying about it?
In what way do you suspect they would be annoying about it? Because I'm assuming they will be, but...
I feel like they would definitely ship Marcel and Lias.
Ooh. Well, I mean, the manga kind of does for a second there, but not in any way that really matters, I guess.
Yeah.
Because what was it? It was like when they're doing the doppelgangers, and it's like, oh, they all look like how each other perceives each other, and Lias sees Marcel as fucking flawless. You know, I could see that being used as like proof of like they're meant to be together.
I was thinking more of the one where Lias is having the nightmare and like monster Marcel comes in and tries to charm him.
That makes sense too.
Or no, sorry, not the nightmare, the succubus. Where Lias's most attractive imagining is
a monster with the visage of Marcel, which I don't know. That's
but also 3 heads and a monster body.
At least he's consistent, you know?
Yeah. God, I really hope that because I hadn't even thought of it. I haven't even considered the possibility that Farland wouldn't get justice.
I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried about it. You know? It was like the first thing that came across my mind as soon as the demon like cursed Lias. I was like, oh shit, Farland's gonna be fucked up somehow.
I think in my head, my assumption was, oh, that just means Lice is gonna get fucked up instead.
I think it would
Which
be
I'm
more
s-
because I'm just thinking about it from like a monkey's paw situation, right? Like, what is the worst interpretation of this? The worst interpretation would be to have Elias, who encountered all of this stuff the entire adventure, and then right as he's about to get his sister back, no, that's not your sister anymore. Like, looks exactly like your sister, but shares no connection.
My imagining was Lice would be heroic sacrifice because he did kind of. Some of it was his fault, a little bit. He was a little complicit, so it's a little. He deserves a little spank on the wrist, but arguably he's already gotten that given everything. He died. God, that was really fucked up when that swarm of Liases did what
When they started
did.
fucking dissecting his face.
It was pretty evil. That's pretty bad.
And I don't know. I like, obviously the, you know, we're not necessarily going to expect that. What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh, he's confused. Understood. Oh damn, he's confused. Obviously we're not gonna hold the demon god to the same, you know, extent as anybody else. But like, I find two things to be kind of strange, like two things in particular to be kind of strange about like their final accord that they struck, which was like, A, it seems really shitty that the demon was just like, oh, he didn't specify that I couldn't kill him, so I'm gonna use my infinite powers to slaughter him. Like, that seems fair, right? But then also I feel like it's really silly that, like, did Lias not have to tell the demon what monster he was turning into?
It doesn't seem like it did.
Because the final special like thing that his monster can do seems like something that the demon would have noticed immediately. You know?
I think it goes into the theme of literally everyone underestimates Lias.
Literally true. Yeah.
And the demon probably just did too.
Because it wasn't a circumstance. Well, no, actually, wasn't. I would have to look back. But didn't the demon straight up like pull out his notebook and show him a picture of like, hey, don't you want to be this? I don't remember. Also, does this also just mean that dungeons don't exist anymore? Because wasn't that where all the mana was coming from?
I'm not the one, unfortunately, asked about these large spanning world buildings. I just like these characters.
Because I'm just thinking about it from like, obviously you needed to save the world, but isn't that like a bunch of people who are now suddenly out of a job because they can't explore dungeons anymore?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like
I feel like it's a worthy sacrifice, but at the same time, like I'd be a little pissed. I think, like, come on, you couldn't have just stopped. You couldn't have just stopped him. You didn't have to get rid of all magic.
You're right. We don't need renewable energy. We should stick to fossil fuel.
That's what I've been saying. Think of all the people who fix oil derricks all day. What are they gonna do for work?
Probably him cops.
Adrian.
It's equally destructive.
In a different way, maybe, but I look forward to seeing what the enemies at the bottom of this are like, because there has been obviously there's a progression of difficulty, but it's just like I'm a little concerned at how much the difficulty is already progressing. By the way, did anyone pick up on what Grant said he was doing?
He just said he'd be back.
He just said he'd be back. Okay.
Well, now that the months-long hiatus is over, thanks to this industry standard of mangakas taking just a months-long break in the winter, we're hopefully going to be getting regular releases of Meshi again, so that'll be nice.
I can't imagine that there's that many chapters left of Dungeon Meshi. I would expect like 2, maybe 3. That'd be my assumption.
Yeah. I will say that I don't read a lot of manga. What I'm used to as far as manga is like a Dragon Ball or a Naruto or vaguely being tangential aware
Where
of
it
One
just
Piece
goes
slash
forever.
JoJo. Yeah, I'm not used to this manga where it's like, yeah, we're heading towards the end very clearly.
Well, because I
It's
kind of
getting
talked about it
final
before, but it's just
climactic.
all of this stuff with the demon and yada yada doesn't really seem like it was the initial intention. At least that's my perception, I suppose. But at the same time, I think it's fine. I'm okay. It really did feel to me like the original intention for the manga was to defeat the Red Dragon and then call it a day. But then after the manga started experiencing like tremendous success, they were like, gotta do extra shit. Ow. I can handle this shit.
I don't know.
Because there was a lot of like seeds planted like ahead of that. There were seeds about the Lord of the Dungeon, there were seeds about ghosts and stuff like that. But there was nothing regarding like the canaries, and there was nothing regarding the demon. So like those feel like things that just so happened to be added and worked really well, at least to me. As a guy who binged like 80 chapters because I was behind.
I feel like there was always the planned potential to. If it wasn't planned to start there, then Ryoko at least was
I
like.
think Ryoko Kui was a good enough writer to leave enough open threads to expand it if found necessary.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
This isn't gonna kill him, is it?
I remember. I think an interesting fact about the manga is that Uzutsumi, the cat girl, was planned from the very beginning. She was in the original volume 0 of it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That's interesting because they
where,
show
but-
up very late.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember I saw a what the fuck is it called?
What the fuck is this thing? What the hell?
A doohickey.
What the hell? Yeah, I'll pay to go down 5 levels. That sounds sick.
Oh, skip pipe.
Whoever said this is cheating, you know, this is a totally legitimate way of going down.
Radical. That's great, man.
Saves us some time on stream so you can get to other shit, I guess.
Ooh. those are Koopas. Fuck. Probably gonna have to actually use some FP here. I don't remember. Does this hurt him? There you go.
Is there like a way of knowing how far down you are?
There's a sign on the wall I could choose to read.
Okay, I thought I was like, is that something we can look at? Okay.
I will wait. Oh, they're not dead. Oh, my defense is too high. I was able to kill that guy, though. My defense is too high! Yay! What the fuck you and your stupid fork? Snapcube is doing a finalathon on her channel right now, actually.
What's a finalathon?
She's infamous for starting old games and not finishing them. So the finalathon is, it's like a charity event that she's doing, where the original scheduled thing is, I don't remember what the games are, but she was originally going to play 4 games and like just play them to completion, because she's within an hour or 2 of the end of each of them. But then for hitting certain donation milestones, add another game to the end of it. And the last time I checked, the next milestone was $5,000, in which they would add, I think it was like Jack and Daxter 2 or something like that to finish. Oh. It was a good idea, I think, especially for someone who has an actual community.
Welcome to Illustrator's Finalathon. If you donate $1, we'll add another game.
No donations. XAA1.
If you donate 1 view, we'll add another game.
It's true. Do you want me to check the floor number, Sava?
No, it's okay. I was just wondering, like,
If
in
I
general,
could.
like if someone got like confused, like it's like starts turning into limbo. They're like, how many floors have I been down? And I was like, can you actually like
Oh,
know?
this guy's purple. This guy's also Waluigi.
Slip on my nerp till I perp.
I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like for some reason that just made me highly uncomfortable.
Oh, Grant.
Hello, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
My boss called me and was like, hey, come over tomorrow for a bonfire. And I go, no, you just had COVID. I'm not coming over. And it was a basically 15-minute call of that.
You need to come over for a bonfire. I don't want to come over.
Yes. And I was like, because I'll get sick. He's like, don't be a bitch.
Okay.
That was a 15-minute call that I was trying to get out of. Anyways, I'm back. How's it going?
Welcome back. So to catch you up to speed, we've been doing this,
Okay.
and that's
So did
it.
Now I'm up to speed. All right.
I know it doesn't hurt him, but just
Hey, Grant.
Yes.
I just want to let you know that I watched, I once again watched Little Gobby Jr. hits his head, and every single time I forget about the ending.
It's so good.
It's really also the very subtle Peter snapping his ankles on the landing.
Yeah. Like,
Hey!
I'm right behind you, Pete. Just getting smacked.
It's a really good video.
It is.
All right, I have a little touch, just a sprinkling, a seasoning pinch of potential banter topic.
oh shit.
Oh.
It's game design related, so you know it'll be
Can I
mediocre.
before you propose this, I wanted to actually ask you something.
Okay.
The new Katamari remake is going to be coming out in a month or 2. When that comes out, do you want to relive the good old days where I'm playing Katamari and you're asking me fucking insane hypotheticals? Because I'd like to do that again.
We'll have to see if I can think of any.
But isn't that the whole point? Is that you don't think of them; they just happen?
Yeah, I don't know if I still have it in me. It's
You changed? What the fuck? Why did his attack power go up?
It's like when you lose flexibility as you get older. I've gotten older and I've lost creativity.
Okay. Anywho, sorry. Please go back to your banter topic if you'd like.
All right. So hypothetical. What it now? Anyway. All right. Here's my hypothetical. Right. So, action RPGs. They are fond of doing a little thing called phases with their bosses. Right.
Sure.
They like it when the boss goes through a phase 1 and a phase 2, and the maybe you break a big turtle shell and becomes faster or more or something, right? I was thinking, right? How come player characters don't have phases? Like, why couldn't you just make it so like when you reach a certain HP threshold, you unlock a new thing?
I guess some games do that, but it's never. But that's not
very common.
commonplace. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
Like, why not?
You're
Though?
not as cool.
I feel like it can make for some pretty tense situations where you're like, oh shit, this guy's kicking my ass, but little does he know I have a trick up my sleeve.
Second phase.
Very, very, very anime, I think it would be, and I think it has potential.
Okay.
So I don't know why they don't.
I think it's an interesting proposition in general, just because like I'm thinking of like, I don't know, I'm thinking of like Devil May Cry, because in Devil May Cry 5 at least, when you play as Dante and your health gets low enough, you earn Devil Trigger like fucking 6 times faster or some shit. So like that technically counts as a form, as like a phase change, I guess, since you just get to essentially stay in Devil Trigger for like the rest of the fight.
Yeah, but then you go back.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and then you go back, right? So you technically, like, if you're doing your combos literally perfectly while in that phase, you're earning enough Double Trigger to like perpetuate itself until like the end of the fight.
Smoking sexy style.
What would you want your second phase to be if you had a second phase?
Well, let's revisit this ancient concept. Remember how we're all like bosses in a video game?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm in my little like goblin cave with my like goblins. That's what I call my lesser goblins. The goblins. So
gobbling is what I like to do at Thanksgiving.
The first phase. The first phase is just like me on a big throne that you can't reach, and I'm like just calling my peons to do my work for me.
And the second phase is you actually going down to fight.
Exactly.
Okay,
To get to the first phase, you actually have to ignore the goblins and destroy the shitty like ramshackle support structures my throne's sitting on. And then like I start my second phase, and you see that like a third of my health bar is already gone because like massive fall damage from being up so high, and then you supporting the structures.
That's good.
God,
yeah.
now he put the thought in my mind of a boss character having like a really cool cutscene, and they're like up on top of a cliff, and they're like, I will be your death, and then they jump down to do like a cool move, and then they hit and ragdoll and die.
Well, it's like the fucking Borderlands 2 DLC Nakamura boss fight.
I'm not familiar.
It's all about this scientist who's the antagonist, and he's a little like pathetic is the joke. And so when you finally go against him, he's like pitted out, and he's standing atop these stairs, and he's like, all right, now I will fight you. And he trips and falls down the stairs, and each time he hits a stair, you see his health bar decrease until he dies at the end of falling down the stairs.
Oh, that's so good, man. I love that. That's great.
But yeah, I like the idea of a like first boss who depletes like a chunk of their own health bar just by doing their intro cutscene.
That's really good.
But then, right? And then there's like the boss rush or boss battle plus arena, and I don't do that, and you have to fight me when I'm full health.
And it's only marginally more.
And it's marginally well. I have more moves now.
You have more time to make it through your like rhythmic cycle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at these guys. They're purple, and they're flying.
Just like me.
Not correct on the second one.
Oh, I fucked up.
I will say, I'm very excited for when we do Superstar Saga. I feel like that game is a lot more comedic than this game is. I feel like you'll like a lot of the bits in that game.
I never like anything.
True.
Damn.
Zach hates things.
Zach just hates.
True. There has never been a group of people that I found that I have not hated.
Zach
Name any group of people, and I will confirm out loud on stream that I hate them.
All right, white people.
Hate them. Those motherfuckers and their various cheeses.
I'm wondering if that's the one you were expecting me to say.
It was. That was definitely. Why? Is there another group out there?
The Travelers in Outer Wilds.
I guess that is a group. I thought you meant. I was thinking. I thought you just meant like their species, but no, you mean the group. Oh, look at him! He's so fat.
Fight him.
I do hate the Travelers in Outer Wilds. All these motherfuckers with their musical instruments.
Yeah.
You know how to instantly defeat these guys, Zach?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I will die.
You just tickled them a little bit.
Unless there's a lot of them, I won't be causing them to pre-detonate. I'm not some sort of fool.
Premature detonation.
Listen, it happens to everybody, okay?
1 in 3 Melba bombs.
It happens to the
1
best
in
of us.
3 Melba bombs suffers from premature detonation.
1 in 1 Melba bombs. Every single one of them.
Every single one.
1 in 1 bombs.
That's so much funnier. Just the 1 in 1. Literally all of them.
I took a street poll out of people, and all 100 people said, "Where are your pants?"
Oh, stupid. Oh, I bounced on the wrong guy. My bad.
This made me think of the Eric Andre bit. I don't know why, but that felt like an Eric Andre bit to me, and it flashed in my head that Eric Andre bit where he scrambles, runs, slams the door into like a cafe, and a policeman like slams after him and slams against the counter and says like "Stop resisting!" Puts him in handcuffs, and then Eric Andre slowly turns around and just starts sensually and loudly making out in the middle of the cafe.
Yeah.
And it shows everyone's reactions going from like frightened to like extremely uncomfortable.
What was the name of that show? I think it was like Nathan Loves You or something. Let me double check real quick. Because I know he did a video essay on it. Something Nathan Fielder. What's the name of the show though?
Oh, Game Grumps.
Thank you.
Irate Gamer.
Angry video game nerd.
He doesn't actually have any fucking. He doesn't actually say what the name of the show is in the comments.
He has to go back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Angry video game nerd.
Oh. Oh, it's called Nathan For You. Have you guys ever heard of the show called Nathan For You?
No, but it sounds like it's for me.
So, I can't explain the premise of the show because technically the show has no premise. The basic pitch of the show is that a man by the name of Nathan Fielder, who has a master's degree in marketing, will solve your problem. Whatever your problem is, he will solve it. That's his job. And the show is various different peoples going to him with problems, and then he solves them in whatever way he can, right? So, for example, I want to say it's like episode 2, maybe episode 1. A person goes to him saying, "Hey, I own an independent electronics store, and we're going under because a Best Buy opened up a couple blocks over. Is there anything you can do to help save my failing business?" So Nathan Fielder says, "Yes, absolutely. You just have to give me complete control over your business for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to do some slight renovations, and then we'll be all set." Cut to 2 weeks in the future, he shows the business owner, here is your new promotion. Anybody who shows up to the store gets a free 60-inch flat screen TV, 4K TV. Right?
Oh
That's
my
a good
God.
That's gonna get people through the door. And the guy goes, that's fucking insane. We can't do that. And Nathan goes, trust me, follow me. And they go to the store. People are obviously lined up because this ad went out on Facebook, Instagram, then posted up all over the city. It's everywhere. People are lined up like around the block to get their free TV. And turns out that there was actually a little asterisk that was barely visible with text at the bottom of the poster that was barely visible. And you're allowed to get your free 60-inch 4K flat screen TV, but you have to sign a gigantic pamphlet of documents that are only accessible if you go through a room with a live crocodile in it.
Oh my God.
And that was the renovations that was being conducted for 2 weeks, is getting the rights to a live crocodile to put into this room. And guess what? People showed up, didn't buy anything, got upset and left. But guess what? Nathan Fielder did it because he got people to come to his business.
Oh.
Wow.
And
Oh my God.
every episode of the show is something like that where it gets truly insane. Like, for example, the very similar failing gas station is like, hey, I'm trying to keep my prices reasonable, but with the increasing gas prices lately, I can't do it while also paying my employees a respectable wage. Is there something that you can do to help me? And so, same thing. He's like, yes, give me a little bit of time. Comes back. All right, here's your promotion that you're going to be doing. Anybody who buys 100 gallons of gasoline or more gets all of the gasoline they get for free. The catch is that the place to claim your free, like your reimbursement, essentially, is in the depths of the Rockies, and you have to hike into uncharted territory to go find a single lockbox in the middle of the forest that has the address for the lawyer that will give you your reimbursement.
Jesus Christ.
Bro,
Right?
It's like one big scavenger hunt.
And the episodes are like, I don't know, it's a very weird show. Bab, it's a very weird show, obviously, but it gets to the point where, like, as the season goes on, excuse me, as the season goes on, it gets less funny, I guess, like less absurd and more just like concerning. Like, there's like one of the things, God, just another one. There's this guy who comes to him and says, hey, I need some help. I am having difficulty connecting with my son, right? And so Nathan Fielder is like, okay, this is going to take a little bit longer than usual. Come back in 2 months and I'll have your solution for you. And he's like, okay. So Nathan Fielder hires a prostitute to live with him as if they were a loving couple for months. Hires a child actor for the entire duration that they live together to impersonate his son, and then tries to fully immerse himself in the act of being a father so he can give actual advice to this other father who came to him with the problem. But as he's going through this process over the course of like 8 weeks or whatever, he comes to realize that A, he loves being a father, B, he loves being married, C, his life is a lie, and D, he's not actually learning anything about how to be a good dad because this kid's not his son. So 2 months go by, the guy comes back, hey, do you have a solution for me? And Nathan Fielder, with fucking giant bags under his eyes and disheveled hair, just says, just buy him a video game system or something. And that's the episode. It's like fucking.
Oh my God.
Is it a good show? Maybe. I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Man, thank God I'm immune to fire and spikes.
True.
I'm trying to think, because I think there were only like 8 episodes. I'm trying to think what else there was. I can't believe I never brought up Nathan for You before.
It certainly sounds like an interesting premise. Any problem
Dude!
is dude.
Yes! Oh, dude, I love skipping.
Yes, finally. What level are we on?
No idea.
You can
Apparently,
see in the,
apparently a multiple of 10.
you can see in the sign in the back.
Strange sack.
Whoa!
That would've been-
My inventory limit just went up?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that existed. Oh, I
Wait.
just left.
Why?
Why the fuck did I
Why?
do that?
Why did you do that?
Why did you? Be careful now.
Zach, why did you do that?
Why?
That.
What's wrong with you?
My brain, like I said, my brain has
stream.
been on autopilot. I forgot to hit the button so the pipe would come up.
Oh my god. We just wasted an hour on a stream for nothing.
Well,
Well, what do you guys want to do now?
Well,
guess this is
I'm
the
obviously
part
fucking
where-
going back, but
We should cut the
this is part
superstar
where I
saga
leave now because,
because you're disappointed in Zach.
and yes, and that.
God, I wish I
Here
had a
is me
save
showing
state.
my disappointment. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Saba.
You guys never answered what your second stage would be in your boss fight.
Oh, that's true. Which boss fight am I doing again? Am I the one where it's slimes with a bunch of blades in it, or am I the one where it's like 2 hands and a top hat doing magic
I
tricks?
don't fucking know. Oh,
If
I think
if-
we settled on the. Was it Magic Tricks or a casino?
Well, it was like, well, because it was like a hand and hat doing magic tricks in a casino, like
Okay.
gambling and stuff like that. Because it's it's like a fun aesthetic. If that is my boss fight, it would definitely be the second phase would be me getting pissed, like slamming my fist on the table a couple of times, and then from now on, all of my attacks have a little extra element where I can fucking cheat. So like I imagine one of the attacks is like I take a pair of dice and I roll them as if I was playing craps, and then like very quickly like my hand will go whoop, and just set one of them to like 7, set it to 6 or something, and it's up and it's
Set
up
the
to
6 dice to 7. That's pretty good.
it's set a dice to 7. I don't know. I think that'd be really funny because then it would be up to the player to be like, like my hand's like, whoop, whoop, and it's up to you to like hit the hand so it doesn't fuck with it.
I feel like you would need to give like during the time when you're actively cheating, that's when you're vulnerable, or you get like a vulnerability zone there because you have to catch them while they're cheating.
I take double damage if you interrupt me while I'm cheating or something.
But yeah.
Facts. I don't think we're doing Glitz Pit today.
Ab.
Probably not.
Axe Babab.
Ab. What would your second phase be, Grant?
I don't remember what my boss was.
Weren't you the like cool ass samurai guy who like who comes in to like kill Adrian or whatever?
Was I?
Your character was the guy who hated goblins, I think.
Was it?
The apropos goblin slayer, and so you just kill Adrian.
So I just killed Adrian. I don't even. What was the concept? You just said like samurai shit.
Yeah, I thought it was like, if I remember correctly, just the boss fight was just like, your typical like high performance, like high output, like action RPG character. Wasn't that the thing?
Wait, was that the one that you guys gave me? Because I vaguely remember, wasn't there something about me doing the brown note? about.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
yeah.
Was that it?
That's some stupid shit.
That was definitely an aspect of it.
Oh, okay. My voice is so deep, I just do a brown note and then your character shits their pants.
You're afflicted with a special status effect called shitting.
Shitted
debuff.
pants.
Makes it impossible to do any sort of stealth.
And your jump height is massively decreased.
My second phase is I hit a different note and that makes you piss yourself.
Now, we have a second status effect called pissing. Your
Yeah,
character is
the yellow
constantly losing water content.
I like the idea that like if you do the grant fight too early without doing like the side quest to get like the optional earplugs and you have to suffer these awful debuffs.
Yeah, you get your pants be shitted and pissed.
This is why you have to do the side quest. You can get the optional earplugs items.
It makes it a lot easier.
It makes it a lot easier. I like the idea that Grant's still this like epic like badass like stealth ninja, but also has like bagpipes or something.
Scottish samurai. Sounds like something from Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. Yeah.
Back to the past.
No,
Oh.
you can't make me.
Brap to the past, more like.
Back to the piss.
I remember it was a really long time ago at this point. Don't eat that. Why did you do that?
Hate it.
I know it was like a really long time ago at this point, but back when I thought that Cogswell had standards for its admission, the lady who I talked to at admissions told me that they needed like 10 basic like 2-page GDDs in order to consider my application or whatever. Like, she basically just lied straight to my face saying like, oh, you have to like meet a certain threshold to get into the engineering department. Oh cool, you doubled my XP to 2. Thanks, game. And I remember one of those games, yeah, look at that too. I remember one of those games that I had included in that thing. She also had me send them to Ricardo before I knew who he was. So I'm sure
Like
Ricardo
gave you
immediately,
shit, yeah.
yeah, Ricardo immediately threw it out. But I remember one of those games was a grid-based strategy game, like kind of a la XCOM, but you all played as superheroes, where the gimmick was that you didn't have mana or anything like that. Your characters had calories, water content, and then essential vitamins as like 3 different like status bars that you had to properly manage. And depending on like environmental factors and the moves that you were doing and stuff like that, you would deplete all of these. And so it was the sort of thing where like in between fights, you had to make sure that your characters were consuming like fucking 8,000 calories a day. Because guess what? Moving at super speed costs a lot of fucking calories.
Jesus.
I thought it was
That's
a neat
cool.
idea.
Yeah.
I have no
pretty
idea
neat.
if it would actually be fun to interact with, like if people would enjoy interacting with this system. But I remember thinking that it was like a neat take on having superpowers, I guess.
Nice.
The Flash did that in his show. He's a giant food junkie and eats constantly.
There you go. Well, wasn't that because his metabolism was so fast, like specifically, not because he needed the calories?
Oh, well.
Yeah, the same thing.
Yes. Yeah, I was saying he needs it because his metabolism is
Oh yeah, I guess
fat.
that's literally how it works. An earth tremor. Why not? Grant can't stop me from earth tremoring.
Fuck!
I can stop myself though by leaving through the exit.
You could, and you did. You fucking buffoon.
I now understand why Aaron Hansen sometimes just does fucking insane things, because that was me on autopilot, and you can't trust that anymore.
True.
It's just Adrian. Why would you do that?
Why? It's not good.
Now we gotta get
It's not
through
good,
it.
Zach.
We had to get all the way back down there. I think I was like floor 40. But I wasn't even halfway. Still have 2 hours left.
Yep. Then we wasted an hour. No.
I think it might take 3 hours to get to the bottom. I'm not sure though.
Might take 7 hours to get to the bottom.
More BS.
No. More like earth tremor, am I right?
No. I like the idea of all of the audience members following us through the pipes as we go down, and all 130 something people being like, "What the fuck?
Why
did we leave?
Man, I already saw this episode.
We did this earlier."
Well,
I guess we need a banter topic.
so we back in the mine. I like, well, I guess we need a banter topic. Silence.
Well, wait, is it my job?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back to the game that we're definitely all gonna make, the Oval Stream video game.
Yeah.
What is different about you in your like Boss Arena Plus version?
You mean like New Game Plus?
Oh, New Game Plus?
Well, kind of. In my head, I'm imagining Inside Story where there's like the harder version of the boss inside that are optional that you can refight. But same principle, like harder version of your New Game Plus, whatever.
Okay.
Depending on how the mechanics of my fight work, I think it would actually be batshit insane if the New Game Plus version of my fight just added a second set of hands.
Wow.
Literally just twice the moves, twice the cheating.
Nice.
That's pretty intense.
Mine.
Same amount of health.
Mine is I get backup singers.
I thought you were in my head I was like, Grant's gonna get the green note too.
Oh, no.
What the fuck
I
does
get the
that
white.
do?
Do you want to find out?
No. Oh, you made me fuck up.
Look how tiny it is.
Oh,
you
it
want
almost
an
killed them
M&M?
all.
Mine is I get the white note.
Oh,
I don't like that one.
that's intense.
Grant, the boss version of Grant just pulls out his phone and it's the fucking MIDI crushed like woman orgasming into the mic.
Yeah.
No, it's the audio of like a bird's mating call, and it just makes the opponent.
No, it's just the fucking Pornhub intro.
If you
It's the
guys,
first
if you guys found
note
yourself
he's
in the
so proud.
situation, did you ever see any of those posts where it was like teacher who can't say, "Hey, silence your phone," because the ringtone is the Pornhub intro? Would you hold your tongue in that situation, or would you just tell the kid to like, "Hey, fucking turn that off"?
You could probably get away with saying turn your phone off under the guise if you're not supposed to have it on Clash in general, if that's a rule you establish.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you want to be specific about it, ideally.
Because I'm curious as to like how, like, I don't know. Is one of the prerequisites of being a teacher that you're not allowed to like watch porn?
On your off time?
Yeah, on your off time. No, during school, Adrian.
You're not at any job. What?
Well, I wonder if there
Let's
are
see.
jobs that'll. I wonder if there are jobs where not only is it encouraged but required that you masturbate.
Well, I was gonna
I guess
say,
if you're like a professional
The
Pornhub
porn
reviewer.
industry. Yeah, the porn industry itself.
I
that's
worked
true.
at a school and I definitely didn't stop.
And you
drawing...
masturbated?
No, fucking let me finish.
My God.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let me finish.
Oh my god. It's...
As I was saying, I worked at a school, and in my off time, I definitely didn't stop drawing porn. So you keep like your job can't mandate what you do on your off hours unless you agree to it.
Unless, unless like, unless a what do you calls it? What's it called? Unless a prudish like parent goes like, hey, isn't one of your teachers taking my kids out of your school because you hire perverts? Look at this guy. Look what he's drawing. No one draws orc women like this and doesn't diddle kids.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm trying to think of something that'd be relevant to a school. I guess I don't know.
Oh my God.
Look,
What a topic we found ourselves
this
at.
guy is clearly drawing the exact kind of person he wants to prey on. Giant muscular orc woman, which my son is.
What a fucking topic
I also
we
love
found
the
ourselves.
idea of you preying on a giant muscular woman. Like she wouldn't just fucking accordion you like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good, man. Grant loves this topic.
Hey, it's great. What the fuck? Bobbery, no.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
There you go. Have you guys seen the Pizza Tower jump scare? There's, I believe there's 4.5 jump scares. So one of them is when you boot up the game after the opening cutscene, it just shows Peppino in a black monitoring, like security room with the lights off, and when you press a button, the lights turn on and it shows the screens are like your menu options. But if you don't press anything, you can just barely see him in the dark staring at you. And if you don't press anything for 40 seconds, he jump scares you and closes the game.
What the fuck? Why?
Because he doesn't like being stared at in the dark.
Same, I guess.
And then there's specifically a horror like theme parody level where it's like based on Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever. And in that one there's like 4 animatronics, and 3 of them, if you like set them off, they attack you and they jump scare you. But then one of them, instead of like a scary like close up of the guy's face like jumping at you, it just shows Peppino and the monster and a bunch of other enemies like having fun at like drinking hour at the Irish bar for like the frame, and then it does the same thing as if you got jump scared, like debuffs you and sets you back to start again.
Okay. I mean, that's funny.
Hang on. Yeah, it's Oktoberfest. It's the just. Here, hang on. Here, this is the Oktoberfest jump scare, quote unquote.
Oktoberfest jump scare. What the fuck?
It catches you and then you have Oktoberfest.
Congrats.
And then he just goes. "Ah!"
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's literally the same sound effect as Five Nights at Freddy's too.
More like calm, alright?
Ha, real for that.
We don't around here, Zach. We come.
Man, I wish I could.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, well, you know, they say premature detonation is found in one of one streamers.
And that's Ludwig. Pizza Tower, all jump scares.
Pizza time. Pizza crime, more like. Yeah.
Did I tell you what the new stands are in part 9?
The new stands.
Also, did I tell you what part 9 is called?
Yeah. What? Dojo Lands? What?
I don't like the name.
Oh. Why?
Well, because for the most part, the JoJo parts have had, like, cool names. You know? Like Phantom Blood, Battle Tendency, Stardust Crusaders, you know what I mean? Like actual names. And then part 8 and 9 were JoJo Leon and JoJo Lands.
Fair enough.
Like those don't feel like they are obviously JoJo names because they literally have JoJo in the title, but like I don't know, it doesn't feel as cool.
But yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say what JoJo part name goes the hardest.
Genuinely, I think Stardust Crusaders, because it's such a fucking cool name.
I think so too.
Like Steel Ball Run is probably the most accurate because that's literally the name of the race. But at the same time, like Stardust Crusaders is so good. Diamond is Unbreakable is more of a fucking statement
Yeah.
than a title.
Golden Wind.
Now answer me this, Zach. Where does the Stardust come in the Stardust Crusaders title?
The
Where does it
name
come?
of the main character stand is Star Platinum.
Where does it come?
But does he ever turn to dust?
There's dust in Egypt.
There's dust. Just in general, there's dust.
It's a map in Call of Duty.
Right, famously
It's
JoJo
CS:GO.
affiliated video game series Call of Duty.
I didn't actually say what the JoJo powers are yet.
JoJo.
It's the Timmy JoJo Power Hour.
So
Yeah.
you remember Fun?
Yeah. No.
It's from part 8. I think I sent you a picture of what all 3 of the main character stands look like.
I think so.
If you would be just for the sake of conversation, if you'd be so kind to copy that and put that in on air.
No, Adrian will be in the dark.
I mean, he's gonna be in the dark anyway because he doesn't care, but
Because he doesn't turn on the light.
don't turn on the light.
Yeah, got jump scared by Pepino because of it.
Because he's not part of the light like Kingdom Hearts.
Kyrie, your heart's part of the light.
What?
Kingdom Hearts is
Thank you.
light.
So, November Rain is, I think, the first non-humanoid stand of the titular JoJo. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, that's the main JoJo?
Yeah. So the guy on the right, that's Joe
Lord.
Dio Joestar, and he's the main JoJo.
Oh, yeah,
I believe that's the first
No.
one.
Hermit Purple.
That doesn't really count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
Because in part 3 he's not the main JoJo of that part.
Man, fuck you.
Fuck you! What the fuck? fucking Jonathan and Joseph didn't have stands.
Yeah, they did.
Fucking Hermit Purple, go fuck yourself.
Hermit Purple, you fuck.
Doesn't count.
You
Does
rat
not count for
bastard.
this. Anywho,
rat
fun. I know you know because we did an entire web page about weird stands. So in part 8, Fun's whole thing was that it had 4 limbs, just like November Rain, and if its 4 limbs were above your hands and feet when they had wounds on them, it would create a psychic like tether and puppet you around, like force you to do things. So November Rain is a very interesting design because it's basically just Fun Hawaiian edition. It doesn't have the same power at all, though. I I don't know if Araki is necessarily good enough at depicting rainfall to explain what this stand does, but based on what I can tell, it appears as if November Rain's thing is that it's constantly dripping water, and nothing can interrupt the water as it falls to the ground. Because there's like I said yesterday that like the intro is or like the opening scene is them attacking a pair of cops and murdering them. Well, the first cop gets murdered because he's underneath November Rain as it starts dripping, and it straight up fucking pushes him to the ground and crushes his skull instantly.
Jesus.
Because the raindrops must hit the ground, even if it means crushing or piercing through anything beneath them. So that one's that one. Smooth Operators is another one of the like more modern mechanical stand designs. The user is Dragona, the one that I keep telling you about or whatever, and it seems like a pretty basic stand where Dragona just starts either rubbing or scratching a surface to summon Smooth Operators, and then can move features on that surface at will. So like the way that he uses it in combat is he grabs the nose, right eye, and top lip of a cop and takes all three of them and shifts them all the way over to where the right ear is.
Ugh.
And
Gross.
straight up, the cop is still alive. He still has to endure life as that. Well, right up until he burns to death. But it's like a really weird scenario. I like, because it's like he starts trying to like shoot at them, but his fucking perception's all fucked.
Oh,
right? Because his
no.
eyes all messed up. And also he can't talk anymore because one of his lips is on the side of his head.
That's fucked up.
It's also one of those things where, due to how Dragona, presents himself, wearing such scanty bikinis would sometimes maybe, interfere with that intention. So they straight up are like, yeah, when he figured out how to use Smooth Operators, one of the first things that he did was move his genitals so that way they wouldn't interfere as much with his presentation. And it's like, fair. You do you, I guess.
Yeah.
They should make a JoJo stand whose name is Smooth Brain, and it just makes you dumb.
It just makes you dumb.
Brain.
I mean, that's kind of Okuyatsu, I guess, but
It's just the orb of confusion, but as a stand.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Imagine having a stand whose power is that you emit a radius field, a small radius around
What the
you
fuck?
with an aura so powerful that it immediately dumbs down anyone standing within like 2 feet of you to be unbearably stupid and unable to conceive anything. Don't go in that pipe, Zach.
I'm not. I'm just buying
Whatever you
stuff.
do.
I'm just buying stuff. You guys
Whatever
need
Anyway.
to,
you
you guys need to
do.
calm down.
Anyway, a stand whose power is binary, where they're either on or off, and it turns everyone in that aura so inconceivably dumb they can't do anything but stand there and drool.
Do you remember
But also
me?
affects you, except that the only thing you can do while you're that dumb is turn your stand off.
There you go. Grant, do you remember me telling you about one of the stands I had an idea for called PYT?
Don't think so.
It was I was writing the We Are the World like fan treatment thing or whatever, where all 3 of the villain stands from that part were based on like Michael Jackson songs. And so the stand PYT was the idea was that physically it appeared as a like floating crown above like the guy's head. And the idea was that, kind of like what Adrian's describing, it would create a giant field, like an invisible radius around him, where anybody who was inside that wasn't a stand user would immediately adore the user, right? Idolize him as if he was, you know, an incredible person or whatever, like a really famous person. But anybody who was a stand user would suddenly be trapped in a world of like slapstick comedy, like Three Stooges-esque slapstick comedy, but the repercussions are real. So like when you're walking down the street and fucking, you know, a plank of wood like falls, it doesn't just bonk your head. Like it would bonk your head and make the silly noise, but it would also like crush your skull.
Jeez.
Well,
Nice.
because that's like a real world consequence, right? Or like, you know, there's like a two guys like you're running, you're chasing after somebody, and then like presumably the user, I guess, and there's like two guys carrying like a giant pane of glass or whatever. Instead of just running through it and then keep going, you would run through it and get fucking cut up by all the glass. You know?
Nice.
That was PYT. I thought it was a good idea.
Nice. I like it.
I feel like that would be something pretty easy to like write bits for until you defeat the guy.
Yeah, you could get your use out of it for sure.
Trying to think of the other one. Oh, another one was Black or White, where the idea was that the stand itself looked like a giant, very thin, very lanky humanoid street lamp sort of thing. And the idea was that, because, you know, manga are typically published in black and white. So I was like, oh, well, what if you played with that idea where the stand physically turns the entire world into just black and white, but then the properties, like the physical properties of a surface, are determined by its color in black and white. So something that is pure black is solid, but something that is pure white is liquid. So when they fight the guy who's using black or white, the street light is shining directly down on him, and he wears this really big, like, wide-brimmed hat. So directly beneath him at all times is walkable surface. But then where you are, you'd be like, I don't know, in the middle of snow or something like that. And suddenly, instead of it being snow, you're in the middle of water, like treading water.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now you might be saying to yourself, wait a minute, that stand doesn't actually really do much, does it? Because couldn't you just swim over and then, like, start fighting the guy? He has a gun.
Oh. Well.
Because I remember I came up with the idea because, like, Lawrence and I had the classic JoJo's discussion of, like, how good would it be if you just had a gun? And I was thinking, like,
Right.
yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
What if you did have to fight a villain in a JoJo part who just had a gun?
Well, I mean, to be fair, people in JoJo seem to shrug off bullets like they're toothpicks.
I mean, that's literally true, I guess.
So I don't know
Depending
how
on which
useful
part you're in.
I don't know how useful a gun actually is. I still like the Orb of Confusion stand where it just makes you and everyone in like a 2-foot vicinity around you incredibly dumb.
Isn't that just epithet erase though?
Well, no, because it doesn't affect the user.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There
are a lot of like detrimental stands out there where they also affect the user, and every single one of them is terrible.
I like the idea of like, you guys get out here, I'll hold him off. Just turn on the stand. Like they're like, oh, I guess we don't need to run. They're just kind of standing there drooling at each other.
What's the name of the shadow siren that does that?
Marilyn.
Because she's the joke is that her name, her surname, same name as Marilyn Monroe, but she doesn't look attractive.
That's not really the joke, is it?
Because it's Marilyn Manson, actually.
And she kills Mario.
Not Charles Manson.
That's a different person. Nice.
Same difference.
Yeah. This is a effective stream that we're doing. Making a lot of progress in the video game.
Making a lot of progress. We definitely didn't lose an hour to nothing.
Hey, I got inventory space, which was cool. I didn't know that existed in this game. Like an upgrade for your inventory space. That's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
Oh, Grant. Grant. I remembered one of the other stands, the third one that was in. Actually, that's not true. There was two more, but I remember the third one that was based on a Michael Jackson song. It was "Rock with You."
Nice.
I want you to take a guess as to what you think it did.
Hey,
Rock with you. Hey.
I bet you that Rock with You summons one rock.
I mean, you're not. I mean, you're not super far off.
That's the sound it makes when I motorboat the titties.
Why are they doing the fucking Gmod collision noise?
I think.
Help me, Gordon.
You. So, Gordon, you dork ass motherfucker.
Gordon, you dork ass. God, I love that video so much. I sent it to Olivia. I sent that to Olivia and she started laughing.
Do you guys know the What Happened to Dorcas meme?
No.
Oh, it's a Fire Emblem meme, but like old Fire Emblem. So, you know the basic premise of Fire Emblem, fantasy, like strategy game, right?
Date high schoolers in a fantasy setting, yes.
Didn't used to be like that.
Don't believe
But
you.
anyway, old Fire Emblem was basically kind of just like war strategy with fantasy characters, right? They released an American commercial for Fire Emblem when it was first coming out in the United States. Imagine this commercial. Exterior view of a beautiful castle in a lakeside vista towards the evening and the sun's already set. It cuts into a riotous, laughing, bounteous feast where multiple soldiers, like medieval warriors, are like laughing, and one person says, "Brothers, the drums of war are sounding. We must prepare ourselves." And then across the room, a guy just slumps over face down in his food, and someone says, "What happened to Dorcas?" And the guy who just was doing the speech leader's like, "I put poison in his mutton." And it just text appears on the screen that's not narrated on the screen, says "Trust no one." And then they all start laughing riotously. And then
what the fuck does that have anything to do with Fire Emblem?
And then it starts showing gameplay of Fire Emblem where it's like these little guys moving around the screen and like fighting each other. This is Fire Emblem. Who will you be? And then it shows like the game and the cartridge, and that's the end of the commercial.
Who killed Hannibal?
Anyway,
who killed Dorcas?
It's like, what happened to Dorcas?
What
I
happened to
put poison in his mutton. And they start laughing. Like that's a normal thing to laugh about. Just someone casually
got poisoned.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. The guy who did it just casually admits it.
Yeah. I put poison in his mutton.
I put poison in his mutton. But yeah, it gets better when you realize Dorcas is actually a character in Fire Emblem who has nothing to do with the commercial, and you don't poison him, but it became such a meme that he referenced every time Dorcas appears in later installments. He references that like commercial where he's like, "Oh, I'm not feeling so well. I didn't get poisoned. I had bad mutton last night."
What happened to Dorcas?
What happened to Dorcas?
Poison in his mutton.
Here, let me post the commercial. It has fucking nothing to do with Fire Emblem, but it's really good.
Like I said, it reminds me of the Who Killed Hannibal? Eric Andre bit.
Yeah.
What happened to Dorcas? I put poison in his mutton.
Alright, give me a second. I'll look.
The text that inexplicably says, "Who are you?"
Who are
The drums
you?
of war
are
are
you?
beating. No man
Who
can
are
trust
you?
him.
What kind of guy you are?
Put poison in his mutton.
Build an army, trust nobody. Fire Emblem. Only
What happened to Dorcas?
Put poison in his mutton.
It's the fact that he says
build
it
an
so
army, trust
quickly.
nobody. Fire Emblem. Only on Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Only on Game Boy Advance. Alright, we're back. Grant, you never told me what you think Rock With You does.
Summons a meteor.
Someone's one rock.
We already have a stand that does that.
We do.
Planet Waves.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
That's Cloud
Technically
Stand,
also
right?
true. It's Planet Waves from Part 6. Remember the guy in the maximum security prison?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that guy summons meteors.
That guy's real.
That guy
He's
is
coming
real.
to get you. I
Fuck.
will say you.
All right.
Yo, I got double kill.
I have a question. Zach.
He needs to guess.
He already guessed.
I guess he did.
Anyway, so your stand ability.
I need to guess.
I need to guess.
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 What does Rock with You do, Zach? Pull the
Rock
Band-Aid
with
off.
You allows the user to have a statue move as if it was a person. Like you can give commands to the statue, but the statues can do that to each other. But they have to. It's like a game of telephone where it's like the user. Like if there's multiple statues, each statue needs a unique command. So the one user has to keep telling like one and then the other and then the other and then the other, and they pass it along the chain as you go. And the idea behind that encounter was that because it turns out that in Atlanta, Georgia, there's like a world-renowned sculpture museum, which I thought was really interesting. So I was like, oh fuck, that'd be great. That'd be a great location to have like a stand fight. And so I imagine like the main characters, which by the way, the main character of that was Koichi, would go into like the basement of the museum and find a statue of Dio, and boom, all the statues come to life and they all start fighting or whatever. Thought that'd be a lot of fun. And that was Rock with You, was it?
Hell yeah.
Because it was rocks, because it was statues. Anyway, please resume,
Zach,
Adrian.
I have a question for you.
Feel free.
This is I want you to flex your JoJo stretch muscles here, okay?
Jojo stretch muscles, okay?
I want you to stretch your JoJo muscles. I want you to name a character for each of your Paper Mario party members who has similar abilities in their stand to what the partner does.
Do they have to be good guys or bad guys? Or,
I don't
can
care.
It just any JoJo character?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of somebody like Goombella. Probably Paisley Park from Part 8, because they literally are just the internet in the form of a stand.
Oh, I thought
so
you were going to say Highway to Hell because she makes me want to die. No.
By the way, Adrian, Highway to Hell is a stand that literally forces you to commit suicide.
Wow.
So there's that. Koops. Koops is just like... He's just like a turtle. I mean, I guess in that case it would be Mr. President, right? Who's literally just a turtle stand user. So that counts. Who's the third? I guess third is Flurry, right?
Yeah.
Is there somebody? I guess you could say Weather
Empress.
Report, because Weather Report can control the wind.
I was going to say Empress, but that works too.
Empress kind of works because it has tits. Who's the fourth? Is the fourth Vivian?
Yeah, Vivian.
Fuck, trying to think of like, oh, I guess Vivian would be Black Sabbath, because Black Sabbath has the ability to hide in shadows. Who's fifth?
Miss Mouse.
He's with you. Oh, I mean that too.
Oh, I gotta say, we technically got Miss Mouse before Bobbery. So Miss Mouse is a thief and also a mouse. Is there anybody who's like that?
Rat. Part 4.
Oh yeah, I guess they're well, because does the rat
with
count as a
gun.
stand? Because I know the stand's name is Rat, but the stand is actually just a fucking ballista,
It's
right?
a gun.
It's just like a fucking artillery cannon. So I guess the user counts because it's literally just a rat that they're
We
fighting.
did the same with Mr. President.
Yeah, because Mr. President was like key to the story. Like it's the whole reason why they're able to make it like halfway up Italy without conflict is because of Mr. President. But yeah,
And
I
you
think
think
Rat
was that
Rat
important?
counts in that context. Obviously, Bobbery is fucking Killer Queen.
Dyson no Bakuran.
Sorry.
Dyson no Bakuran. Bites a Dusto.
Who's after Bobbery?
That's
Is that
it.
it?
That's everyone. Yeah.
That's everyone,
Yeah,
right?
that's everyone.
I thought there.
Good
Wait, so
job.
how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we only have 7. No, we have 6.
6.
Wow. Wait, so what stars did we not get partners for? I guess the one on the moon.
Yes, it's
Oh, and
every
then-
one.
and then the
you get
one on the
for
train.
every. Yeah, you get one for every chapter up until chapter 5,
Oh, that's interesting. And then the bonus one, which is Miss Mouse.
and then yeah, exactly. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Hey, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen Germa? Yeah.
See. No, I haven't.
It's another Germa. I was gonna try to give some long-winded explanation about the lore, but it's literally just another Germa sound he made and got popular.
Fair
Well,
enough.
there you go.
Yeah. He just says, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes.
Yes. Oh wait, hang on.
I like people rediscovering that Germa is where the
It's
I like people discovering that that's where that came from.
Let me share with you guys a website that I really enjoy here.
Oh no. What do we got?
IO Germa.io.
Germa.io.
That's a lot of dudes. I don't want to fight them.
Oh, this is good. Oh no, it has ooey gooey cheesy.
Yeah. Ooh, good cheesy. Oh, I like Scorn. I forgot about Scorn. Scorn.
Oh yeah, scorn.
Scorn.
Is this just? By the way, I'm about to look at it because we're gonna be done with the fight. Is this just a soundboard?
Basically.
Yes, it's a soundboard of German noises.
All right. Well, I'll check it out in a second.
It's
By the
really
way,
good.
I do wanna extend my gratitude to Adrian for giving me something to just kind of fill time with earlier. But I also will not begrudge to notice that Adrian did not care that we were able to successfully name a stand for every partner character.
I mean, you met my expectations. I know what you want from me. I was like, this will be easy.
you know what? I meet expectations, and that's okay.
Audio Jungle.
Oh god! I hit the last button.
What happened?
I'll be right back.
Why do they? Oh wait, why do they all have? Oh, key bindings. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is Enter Hell?
That's what Grant pressed.
Gooey cheesy.
Oh, I love ooey gooey cheesy. Oh, it's literally just all of them at once.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love that. Oh, all right, we're back. Wait a minute. Why does it say A-list star?
Because that's the tier you are now for your stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the highest, or is there one more?
Guess I'll have to get to level 30 to find out.
Oh, I'll never tell. Oh, it's the boom bomb. The bimbidi. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Oh.
What if I blew them up? This is a good idea. Oh my god, it just doesn't hurt Mario. It just only hurts Bobbery. That's great, I love that. It's the guy. What are you playing over there, Adrian?
Planning stuff for a tabletop.
Oh.
Now, I know you like Bobbery, but wouldn't it be nice to have part like the airborne enemies once in a while?
I can. Wait, you telling me to go to Goombella?
Not necessarily her, but just mix it up a little bit.
But I really like Bobbery.
I'm like
his
Grubba.
action command is so easy,
Yeah, but he's old.
but he's old.
Every time we explode him, it takes a year off his life.
Do you think that Bobbery is the type of guy to tell kids to stop eating avocado toast so they can afford a house?
I think he's the type of guy to tell you to smoke because it's good for your health.
Now listen here, Sonny. I'm 80 years old and there hasn't been a day on this earth that I haven't smoked at least a pack.
And look at me!
And look at me! You look at him and he looks like an absolute fucking dumpster fire.
Look at me.
I'm alive!
This beard used to be black, but now it's covered in cigarette smoke and ashes.
Oh my god.
I definitely said mustache and not beard there. You kind of don't look at the recording.
Jamie, pull that.
I like Bobbery's Dizzy sprite. He's usually so angry when seeing him with like a full boggly eye is interesting.
Oh, it did 3. I thought it would do more. All right, Bobbery, don't fuck this up.
Watch this miss. Watch this miss.
Yeah.
Bobbery, why?
At least he's proud of it.
That was easy. More enemies
was
should do
Aziz.
stuff like that.
That was Aziz.
I'm sorry?
Aziz.
That was Aziz.
Aziz nuts.
Oh, Autumn.
I was just about to ask Grant whether or not you remembered the other fan treatment that I did, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3.5, Perpetual Devotion. But then I realized that if we did end up doing a JoJo tabletop campaign, we would probably just do Perpetual Devotion. So I don't necessarily want to tell you the whole story, just in case you did forget.
Vampire.
No, he remembers, kinda.
All right, Zach. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Go see what level you're on.
What kind of level are you?
What kind of level are you?
56?
Oh, we're halfway through. It's been
halfway there.
Whoa! I need to kill that cloud. That helps. There you go. Oh, my eye.
Oh my guy.
Oh my guy. Oh my god. No! That's really bad!
What the? You can't. What's the problem? You're fine.
Do I have to re-equip that at the end of the fight?
You're fine.
You didn't answer my question.
Don't worry about it. See?
Oh, fucking Adrian, did I ever send you the Rem Lazar thing that I was talking about? Oh, I do have to re-equip it. Fuck you.
No.
I presume you don't actually care that much, but I found it again the other day and I thought it was fucking hilarious. Rem Lazar. Now, Grant, I want you to tell me, would you let your kids watch a cartoon? Question mark?
No.
No.
It's not a cartoon.
No, I wouldn't.
No, sorry. It's a live action kids show, not a cartoon. Would you let your kids watch a live action kids show
No.
in which the main song included the lines, "The part of the joy that I get from this boy is his innocent laugh and his smile"?
No. Oh, what the fuck? What?
It's really funny.
What the shit?
Part of the joy I get from this boy. Rem Lazar.
Around the world.
Oh, Rem Lazar, oh, Rem Lazar. Fuck, I hit Y. Oh, so tired. I was gonna be like, please give me a triple kill, just like for posterity. Bob on blast, it'll be perfect. It'll deal 9 to everybody. Well, thick. Grant's on Tumblr.
Maybe.
See, I fucking knew it. You can't hide from me, motherfucker.
Grant's on Tumblr.
It's true.
I wish that there was a Tumblr still. So many blogs that I miss.
They quietly re-allowed porn on Tumblr. That's nice.
Did they?
Yes, they actually did. Now it's like spoiled and like you have to opt into it. They did it very subtly. It's not a thing they advertise. No one seems to be acknowledging it, but they are slowly allowing porn. But nature's healing.
Nature's healing.
is-
Yay!
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 Baby!
Babix.
No, Babix.
Babix.
I almost hit the wrong thing.
Axby.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
Yob.
Abixix. They're too
What?
powerful.
What the Christ? You can't just
can't
do that.
They're too powerful, Zach.
That's not real.
They fucking beat the shit out of you. You should check once in a while to make sure you're not about to get to floor 100 by accident and fight a boss.
Really? We got so
Yeah.
much time. We were just on 56.
I don't know. I'm not fucking paying attention.
You think I'm fucking paying attention to this shit?
It's 58. We're fine.
I'm just saying, just in case. Especially since you're skipping all over the place like a skippity doodah.
I'll fucking whoop that boss's ass.
Skippity doodah.
Jesus Christ.
Yay.
Not this one though.
Damn, he's whooping your ass.
Can I kill these guys?
Look at these fucking gazooks.
Let's try it. Let's try an Earth Tremor. Let's see if this one
Look at
works.
these Galoombas.
Look at these Galoombas! Man, I miss Unraveled. It's a shame that it got deleted.
Gone.
It's a shame that
Reduced
the
to
entire
atoms.
series got sold for NFTs.
Well then.
Now that's slander.
Not slander. They don't know I exist. It's not slanderous if they don't know I exist. Oh, that worked.
Nice.
Grant doesn't like that. Oh, fuck.
More like birth tremor.
Grant. Speaking, no.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that Red Letter Media did a review once, because they do Wheel of the Worst, where it's just like random horse crap that they review, and there was an instructional VHS tape from the early '90s, instructing women how to have an orgasmic birth.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go. Just in case.
Save state.
I'm not cheating. You're cheating. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Why does he look like that?
What do you mean? Why does he look like that? Don't be rude.
Why do you look like that, bub?
Yeah.
General neglect of my own health.
I'm not your guy, pal.
You're not
I'm
that
not,
guy.
I'm not
pal.
your guy, Fox.
I'm not your guy.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
Who can
I'm not your
attack
pal,
people
buddy.
up high? All right. Get ready to kill the Dark Lakitu.
Get ready to kill the dark lactator.
Yum.
Fuck you. They saved her life.
What will you do now?
I mean, I have the spike thing.
That's what you think.
Well, multi-bonk it is. That worked.
Got him.
Can't wait to beat Bonetail with Goombella.
Multi-honk, because she's a fucking clown. Anyways.
Multi-honk, because we're gonna squeeze them goom boobies.
Oh god.
She honk
What
on my
the
Gronk till
hell
I
is that
squonk.
thing?
It's Dark Gus.
It's Dark Craw.
It's Evil Gus.
Evil Gus. Mr.
Evil Gus
White.
Fring.
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Mister.
Pollos hermanos.
Now,
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos,
can
we
she
charge you
hurt him at
too
all?
much.
I don't think she can.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos, we don't
Here at the-
use Earth Tremor.
We do not
Yeah.
use Earth Tremor.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos, we raise spears so that we cannot be jumped on.
How's that doing for you?
You better finish it before the dry bones regenerate. Ooh.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos did not think about the Spike Plus badge.
Oh my.
We here
do
at
not
Los
believe
Pollos
it.
Hermanos are dead.
We do not believe it exists. That was our Breaking Bad hour.
Hour.
That was an hour, yeah. Well, it's these guys. Remember these guys? The Dark Wizard, Zach. Don't you love
Dark
these
Wizard.
guys? Don't you
Your
love a
favorite.
Dark Wizard, Zach?
Why are you saying it like
Yeah,
that?
don't
You
you
sound
love
like
the
you're going
dog?
insane.
Don't
We
you
here at Los
love...
Pollos Hermanos are getting our revenge.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos have diversity hired 2 Dark Wizards.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos are. What are you jumping on that star for?
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos hold on to our spite pouches. It's a secret spice we use in every chicken.
The secret spice.
It's a spite pouch.
Yes. The secret spite.
Oh,
We
this
also
one.
we also cook our chicken using lightning rats.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos saw you fuck up your Earth Tremor.
No,
We here
no,
at
you
Los
didn't.
Pollos Hermanos nail every action command.
Wow, why do you only take one?
Defense points,
Yes,
remember?
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos use our spite pouch.
You were not seasoned like our chicken.
What the hell? Did you just tickle me?
Grabby hand.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos do not condone our employees grabbing you like that.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos can't believe you got an actual move when you were confused. Ah, get fucked.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos are not expected super guarded.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos think super
Oh, I
bullshit.
ran away!
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos are wondering why you're running away.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos making you waste coins.
Well, this seems inconvenient.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos try to inconvenience you as much as possible.
Now I'm
Here,
gonna
let's first
try.
one, so we're
I'm
gonna fight
gonna
you a second
try
time.
Showstopper.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos have another spite pouch for your bitch ass.
Damn it!
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos have an endless supply of spices.
Abe.
We here at Los Pollos Hermanos dodging courage trying to read the action commands as words.
Oh, I hit A.
We are Los Pollos Hermanos commit to the bit.
Okay, I can deal with that. You know what
The
this
fragments
needs?
here at Los Pollos Hermanos are immune to being killed instantly.
I think. Can you do that infinitely?
I believe you can do it infinitely on normal enemies, but not bosses.
This isn't a boss.
Well, then you gotta get good.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh. Fine. I'm gonna
Here,
level
Los
up.
Pollos
I'm gonna
Hermanos
level
use
up
this.
in 30 combats. We're fine.
Strength of Zeus.
So we're at the might of Zeus.
Might of Zeus.
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 Hey Grant.
Your reign is over. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Is there any of the other ones that should be played?
All of them.
No, can't. That's
Phone
not
game
fair.
too.
You can't
By
do that.
sleep. I would say Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep or Chain of Memories. Probably Birth by Sleep.
Or Chain of Memories?
Yeah.
Chain of Memories has a really different combat gameplay style, and
It's
it's
very
not,
different. But
Yeah.
yeah.
a lot of people did not enjoy it.
Story.
Birth by Sleep is the closest one to the traditional mainline games.
Yeah, it's all good. They're all good.
Jesus, how much damage was that?
3.
I meant the Goombella did there.
Oh, I have no idea.
Well,
I guess
hang
we
on,
can.
let's see.
I guess we can compare their health in a second.
10
She did 10.
damage. That's pretty fucking saucy.
Zeus.
Oh, rock.
Let's try that. See how that works. Cool. Great.
They were too
Fantastic.
high up.
I didn't think that's over.
Real.
Well, that's where you messed up, Bucky, buddy.
Come
Buster
on.
Get frozen in.
That's
Bonk.
really bad. To
Sure
the point
is.
where I should probably do. No, I can't do that. That's insane.
I like how she walks in between the ice.
True. Please, sir, let me go. You have an item?
Yeah.
He's had an item the whole time.
I didn't see that.
Boo.
Can you fucking let me out?
No.
You got re-upped on your ice.
Yeah.
What a shitty
ice.
mechanic.
All them chains around your neck, all that ice.
That didn't re-up you, it didn't make a sound.
Yeah. Damn. They got pinpoint accuracy even through this shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yes.
I need to level up. That's what I need.
You're not gonna get it.
It's crazy to me that despite these fights getting more difficult, I'm not getting more XP.
Because you're already, like, almost at level 30.
I'm not. I'm at 27.
That's pretty freaking close to level 40.
Welcome to the pit of 16 trials.
You're 9/10 of the way to level 30.
64.
Like the Nintendo.
I should probably
yeah.
actually use. I don't know. It sucks to do this, but I need some actual material.
You're not gonna save up for Sweet Feast?
I need to. I need to be able to do action commands. They need to stop giving me enemies that like freeze me or fly, so I can do proper action commands.
Looks like Phoenix Wright was Phoenix stupid. We are looking for
The guy. It's just the one guy.
Weird Los Forest one has a hired an air delivery service. Weird Los Forest one are begging you to please stop shooting down our drones.
We are Los Boys Manos did not think you would do half our health in one move.
Weird Los Forest wants to give you a complimentary spear to go with your chicken.
Complimentary spear.
We are Los Boys Manos invite you to eat shit.
Weird Los Forest wants to not have a helmet budget.
Hey,
Jesus
you got
Christ!
Fuck that guy.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead! Weird Los Forest wants to please ask you to please don't overkill our staff.
Pretty good. Let's just fucking stop with these things. I'm so sick of these things. It's a fucking freezing enemy. Okay, thank God. Oh no!
Almost have a life shroom.
Wait, doesn't that mean I have to kill this motherfucker twice?
Unless you steal it from him.
If only you had a character who could do such a thing.
Weird Los Forest has a very strong anti-theft policy.
And a rat problem.
The right problem.
Press A to stop the gauge after it passes. Okay. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck I just did.
You have
pressed
it
A.
fills up automatically, and you have to hit it in the sweet spot before, after it's pads is okay, but before it fills up too much.
Oh, okay. Well, he just used it.
Well, cool.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos do not understand the point of a life shroom.
All right. Can you hit anybody?
Yeah, you
Tease
can-
enemies with a slime move, making them dizzy. Hold and release A to fill the gauge. Don't let it overflow. Is that good? Is that where I want it to be?
Yes, so it's good.
But
Here
they
at Los
don't.
Pollos
That
Hermanos
doesn't look
do not
dizzy
see
to
through
me.
your shit.
Oh no! I thought he missed. I didn't realize he was summoning a new enemy.
We had Los Pollos Hermanos have come in our clouds.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos invite new employees. We're hiring now.
We had Los
There's
Pollos
one.
Hermanos. Yeah, there's one. We had Los Pollos Hermanos ask our employees to stop coming in the clouds. It's really a problem.
Please. We're here at Los Pollos Hermanos saw you whiff that shit.
Come on!
Wow, that is amazing that he hit you through the fog and the dizziness.
We had
That's
Los
the
Pollos
sequel to
Hermanos have
Through the
amazing
Fireplace.
accuracy.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos will not be phased by your showstopper.
We had Los Pollos Hermanos poison Dorcas.
Here at Los Pollos Hermanos putting poison in his mutton.
Poison Dorcas' mutton. Ayabia.
Yeah. Okay.
Gordon, you dog ass motherfucker.
Gordon. Oh, his appeal clears the thing.
I didn't
He
know
blows
that
up.
actually.
Gordon, you dork ass.
What happened to Dorcas?
No, well,
wasn't his button.
so I think the actual thing is, Gordon, you lousy motherfucker.
Oh, is that what it is?
Get back down to the testing chamber. Or get your dork ass down to the testing chamber.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And stop
Dork
fucking
ass.
with the microwave.
Beep, 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 beep.
Get your dork ass.
Get your dog ass down to the testing
It's
chamber.
just the fucking audio crunch, dude, that makes it so authentic.
Great.
Get your dork ass.
Dog ass.
What happened to Dorcas?
Put poison in his mutton.
He got his lousy ass down to the testing chamber.
He got hired by Los Pollos Hermanos.
That's not good. Well, shit.
Do you kill them right now?
I don't think Bob on Blast would kill them.
It does 9, doesn't it?
Last time it did 8.
No. Do these guys have a defense point is the question.
Oh no.
Are you willing to risk 9 FP on it?
Who the fuck would help here?
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Eggworth? No, Eggworth wouldn't help. Goombella would just get hurt.
Eggworth has Stampede.
And isn't it
True.
expensive?
Probably.
I think it's as expensive as Ball and Blast. Also, Eggworth will get hurt too.
Probably.
Oh, he's risking it, ladies and gents.
He's about to do it.
Let's see if they have a defense point or not.
Oh, and they do. The crowd goes mild.
The crowd goes neutral.
The Crowd is looking on their phones.
I love the neutralites in Futurama.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Sound the beige alarm.
Just, it's like, what's that mean?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Because Grant, you said you never got a chance to actually like watch Futurama, right?
No, I've seen some episodes. I haven't seen the full thing though. I need
So
to.
you're obviously familiar with Zap Brannigan being like a shitter,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
He hadn't had a like decisive military victory in a while, so he decided to take the Earthican army and invade the neutral planet because they've been too damn neutral for too damn long.
We are Los Poderosos Hermanos are back by popular demand.
Yeah, we at Los Poderosos have tried some entertaining wizards.
Oh my god! I
Anyways,
hate,
yes, Zach.
what the fuck? I hate how they spell wizard.
You didn't notice that?
Oh,
Yeah.
You might be a wizard.
Wizard
wizard.
Harry.
YYX.
Have you guys seen the Tom Swift skit about wizards?
Ajax.
Don't think so.
Oh, it's really good. Hang on. There's a clip at the end where it's the most British way to pronounce wizards I've ever heard in my entire life, but the entire skit's still good.
Wizards.
It's basically about this wizard trying to convince a peasant that he's a wizard. It's
Nice.
the premise, and it's really good.
I have a 1 in 5 chance of guessing right.
True.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Sure, why not?
Wizzo the Wizard.
Nope.
What are the odds?
Nope. Okay, I'm slowly recovering.
It's been the last one.
What the fuck? Don't duplicate.
Watch this.
You lousy motherfucker. Ah! Yes! I found him. It's this one. Oh, the attack boost. Thanks, game. Sick.
Now, if you get him, you'll really get him.
Oh.
Nope.
Gordon, you dork ass.
What happened to Dorcas? What happened to Gordon?
What happened to that dork ass?
Hey, you got him.
Didn't have the fucking. Now, I keep fighting enemies that don't let me use my hammer, so I'm not gaining star power quickly.
Maybe you just got good at the appeal.
I had to hurt people.
What's the rope
Or got good
attached
at
to?
the-
Well, me, obviously.
That was close. You might have been a wizard.
Holy shit!
Did you
I don't wanna
save
fuck-
state?
I don't want to do this. Sorry?
Did you save state recently?
Not recently. Why would I?
Probably should, because you have 10 health.
Yab.
Yab.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Yay.
Zabe.
Babe.
Yixie books. Bebab.
Babe.
Bye,
Bebab.
babe. Bye, babe.
Should be a clear.
Should.
I'm just trying to get to the fucking merchant.
How many floors till you get to the merchant?
I don't know. We'll see.
Bobbery is fucking bleeding
He's
out over
doing
there.
not well. He's doing very not well.
Blobbery.
Maybe you should have come a little more prepared.
I was
Maybe
very
should've
prepared.
come.
I had a full inventory.
Of
Of
garbage.
just
Level
Nice.
69.
Oh, nice floor.
Oh, I don't know if we're doing it.
Why?
Yeah, we have 30 more floors to get through.
Yeah, we got time.
Save state.
But do we have the resources?
Do we
I
have
can
the
just buy. I can
resolve?
buy the resources.
Do we have the resolve?
The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
Death by snoo snoo.
You've got the fevered look of a guy
Oh, they're
desperate
so
to heal.
Oh, what the fuck, you price gouging piece of shit?
Yeah, of
What
course
did you
he's gonna
expect
be
him? You expect him not to price gouge you?
I mean,
Fool.
I expected him not to be scum-ass.
Fucking fool.
Dumbass.
Oh, double dip for partner? Wow, great, thank you.
What an ass.
What?
Oh my god.
Fucking useless.
Oh my god.
Maybe your partners wouldn't be in so much pain if you had literally any partner badges equipped.
That's their fucking problem.
That's their
Okay.
problem. Their badges are there. I just don't equip them.
How much XP do I have? 89. I need to kill 11 enemies, I think.
Well, to be fair, some of them are actually giving you XP. So it might be less than that if you're lucky.
If I can level. Whoa! What
It's a
the-
wizard! It's an ultra wizard!
What the
Oh.
Christ is this thing?
McDonald's
You got
wizard.
an ultra wizard.
McDonald's
It's a-
wizard.
It's a Los Pollos Hermanos wizard.
We are Los Pollos Hermanos.
We're Los Pollos Hermanos new mascots.
They
Instead of the
franchised.
chickens.
Los Pollos Hermanos can do magic.
Two XP each.
That's 6.
That would be 6 on this fight. Oh my god, look at that defense. It's crazy.
Ah,
Fucking shot you with the green sauce. Wait, let's put this insist that you try new green sauce.
it's just so expensive. Perth these days. I came in with like fucking $500. Oh my god, the defense! That's boosted. He's fucking base boosted. Okay. This is gonna do nothing, isn't it? What the Christ? I swear I'm trying to do the command so hard.
I get it.
Grant thinks less of me.
I do. We here at Los Pollos Hermanos think less of you because you cannot get your action command. So we will zap you.
God!
Get zapped with the green sauce, idiot.
I'm gonna try a just a jump. See what that
Well, it's a
does.
fence
Wow.
drop, so.
4.
We're at this point, I'm going to kill your companion friend here.
Goodbye.
Oh,
What the
We
fuck?
here at
Why
Los
did,
Pollos Hermanos missed.
why did
We
that?
were
you
aiming for
instead.
him.
Okay. Fucking Christ.
you might level up next fight depending on what you fight.
I need Bobbery.
You
I'm gonna switch out Bobbery.
you should
Obviously.
you should sweet feast next fight as your opening move.
I didn't mean to do that. It just meant to walk down.
Okay.
Oh, Oh, it's a guy.
Scary.
It's a guy.
Scary motherfucker.
Fucking who's even useful against him?
Coops.
Coops, yeah.
Why would Coops be useful?
Because he has a spike on his head.
Or Vivian or Mao's technically.
Why?
Because they attack. They don't jump to attack. You want someone that
He just
doesn't
has
jump
such.
to
He just
attack
has.
here.
He just has low health. Is the only concern.
He has
Yeah, but
way
it's
more than
defensible,
Bobbery.
remember?
He has way more than Bobby right now. That is very true.
He also has a
Way more
defense
than-
point.
That's true.
Oh, he's coming! He's coming for you! He's coming for you!
God, look at,
Wanting to
these are
lame.
the only items I have left.
Just Sweet Feast when you get in the fight because you have the star points for it.
Yeah.
Come on, bitch.
Well, in that case, you could get Bobbery, I guess.
It's too late now. He's committed.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
there's
God,
so many
two of them.
guys. What if I just show stopped? Like that'll work, right? Probably, maybe, hopefully.
Oh, these are wizards. These aren't even dark wizards. These are just true wizards. Zax.
That's me.
Zai.
Yes,
Yes.
yep.
Xbubux. Yixibiria.
Oh,
Oh,
pass
got
a
him.
level.
Congratulations.
Level, baby.
That's a level, baby. I don't think Bobbery might not heal from this.
No, they all heal.
Hopefully.
Even 40s across the board.
Except for your BP.
Well, yes. The PP allows me to get the 40s across the board. He
Nope,
didn't.
Bobbery didn't heal from that. I
That's
fucking knew it.
Insane.
Oh.
You're not sleeping. He's gonna level up. What kind of guy you are?
What kind of guy you are?
Anyway, you're at a
You're at
point
both
where you're
places.
definitely best off trying to use Sweet Feast to heal or Sweet Treat.
Yeah, but switch out for Bobbery. That's what you didn't do.
If you want to heal them, yeah.
I need to spend some FP and HP before Sweet Feast is worth it. It'll be worth it
Okay.
on Bobbery when Mario is missing some stuff.
And at that point, Koopa's gonna be
Who
missing
the
HP.
fuck are these people?
Goons, obviously.
For los pollos hermanos.
Alright, let's play some trademark goons.
Backs.
Our family pack of goons will leave you bruised and battered and possibly dead.
And that's our guarantee.
I like the pit of 100 Los Pollos Hermanos employees.
That's a big company.
Is it?
Not
Yeah.
really.
I don't. You know how
100
many? You know how
employees?
many people I have working for me? 0.
Well, no, you got 6.
Don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You got Mikey?
Uh-huh. Imagine if Mikey was a paid actor.
True.
Shows up on the occasion that
Toad's
I
collar.
remember
Ooh,
to PayPal him.
Oh.
Could you imagine if all our viewers were paid to be here? Gold Tug's collar.
That'd be funny.
Oh,
Cubs and Bears.
Cubs fans. Large white stain covers pants. Oh. Oops, looks like I better wash it out. Yellow stain covers pants. I better soak it up. I better bleach it. I like that I just doing all this while standing there completely silent. Sagging across the room, frowning really hard.
Shaking his head.
Oops. The vicious cycle, or the virtuous cycle, sorry.
The virtuous cycle.
The viscous cycle.
The viscous cycle.
Oh, great.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's the sound you made.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh. Shit.
Shit! And come and piss!
Oh, I'm dying.
You're dying.
Yeah. You have 40 health.
The cycle continues. All right, note to self about 2.5 hours into Obo stream on this Saturday.
We had some good bits today.
That's some good bits. Specifically at about 2 hours 27 minutes in. Yeah, Pacifically.
Specifically.
Here on the Pacific Coast, where all of us are located.
Yeah, here in the Pacific Ocean where we stream.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
In Bikini Bottom, yeah.
In Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
Such a wonderful spell.
I should do flurry.
If the number of times I've thought that to myself, whoa.
No, if I had a nickel for
Had a
every
nickel.
time.
All right, time for my son. This will go well. It's a change.
Oh, this guy's gonna have high defense. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
But it could be better.
Wow, your son is not gonna be useful here, Zach.
Your son's gonna get his ass kicked.
No, I
By
will save my
me.
son.
Ab. Bixa. Sounds like a Russian word.
Oh,
Bixby.
that was a bee.
Oh no.
Well, I got the dog.
Dog.
Well.
Him.
Still have half an hour. We got plenty of time. We got so much time.
Plenty of time for you to use your save state.
Mini egg actually probably makes sense here too, huh?
Yeah, you want to reduce the damage that you keep taking. Or just super guard.
I've been trying. I've been trying. Hmm. 6? Yeah? That's what you're gonna do to me? Why is it 4? What the fuck?
Because you upgraded him.
Oh. One of those guys should be dead.
They didn't deal any
No, they didn't do
damage.
damage.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
My wife.
My
My wife.
There you go.
Oh,
And,
they're still
Yoshi-
Koopas.
Finish him. Yeah, of course they are.
Oh.
Well,
I don't know
remember
why I
these
didn't
guys can
realize
attack while
that.
they're. Remember they can attack while they're ground bound.
There we go.
Eastbound and crowned.
Oh, take me to Brown Town.
No!
Remember that classic, classic Obo Stream bit of me just saying that apropos nothing.
Take me to
75.
Brown Town.
It's been
Oh, shit.
15 minutes and it's only been 5 floors.
Yeah.
This shit's ridiculous.
Shit.
I told you it's much harder than the Super Mario one.
I guess I just misremember doing this when I was a kid. Because Because I genuinely remember fighting Bonetail, but maybe I don't know, watch someone else do it.
That's what I was guessing, because this is hard to get through.
Okay. Oh, at least we have the star power for that shit. What the Christ? That's not cool,
What?
man. Are these ground enemies or not?
I would say no.
Oh, that explains it. Wizard, instant KO chance, 40%.
Great. Love it. Fantastic.
Oh my god, you're not. Oh my god, you're. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get to Bonetail.
I think you're boned tail.
There's no way ground pound's actually gonna hurt him.
No, he has defense. He has bitches.
Well, unfortunately, Zach, if you thought you were done with the wizardry colors that are more powerful,
You're shitting me, really?
we haven't even found the elite wizards yet.
Oh, cool. Okay.
In a sweet fest.
That was my plan.
Oh, don't get first striked. Nice.
That's a tough fight right there. Hold left, try to hit hearts and flowers. But stop. When there's a mushroom, I guess.
Yep, remember you have full auto mode on this one. Nope. Okay.
Nice. Huge.
No, come on! That's not fair. It was in the middle of everything.
You almost had it. You almost stopped on time.
I mean, that's still a
Jesus,
lot of
that's good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Bobbery's only mostly dead.
Bobbery on that bobbery.
Slob my knob because you know that I bob.
Hurry.
Damn.
That's bad. That's potentially worse. Well, fuck me. They're both fucking
hitting it.
charged up, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He's hitting him with the Quan. Aches.
You know what? Oh, wow. Okay, so Dark Koopa Troll still has a 95% chance to get instant KO'd, but it's just the wizards have a really high resistance to it.
Oh, I hit B. I hit a B.
Your B.
Oh,
Still got
Nice. You got the 40% and the 295s.
Yeah, the 1%.
thank you.
Top 1%.
The 1% of the 1% of the 1% of
employees.
the 1%.
Los buenos hermanos employees. We hear Los
Oh,
buenos
it's just a
hermanos.
little fire guy. It's just a little fire guy.
We had Los Boys Morales endorse Bernie Sanders for President of the United States.
Survived, did you?
5.
That killed your ass.
Not his ass.
Pretty fucking good. Don't burn me. Don't burn him, he's a bomb!
What if they gave Bobbery like a damage, like he takes 1 extra damage from fire attacks?
What if they gave him a small percent chance to instantly die from fire attacks?
What if you
Despite
killed
the fact
Bobbery
that they
with your
give you him in the area that had all the ghost fire in it.
Oh, true.
forgot what I literally just did it and I forgot what the timing was. Alright. A little bit of stars. Just a little bit. There you go. Wow, that's a lot of stars actually. We're making it. We're gonna make it there. We're already at 36 XP.
In 36 minutes. Well, not anymore.
Man,
It's a
I
swooper.
hope the bone tail fight isn't like crazy.
Oh,
Help.
I think it's pretty easy, Zach. You don't ever worry about it.
Grant, how much health?
Chat,
did you say
don't
it
listen to that. It's really scary and hard. Spooky.
What?
How much health?
200.
Oh, that's not bad.
Isn't it?
No.
Okay.
How much damage could it possibly do?
Well,
I wonder if each of those stars has I wonder if each of the stars that burst through counts as one attempt at an instant KO.
probably. That'd be cool.
In which case, failing on 2 wizards would be in fucking sane. Oh, it's the guy! I'm so happy that you're gonna
It's the
fuck
kind of
me with
guy
your
you
prices.
are.
Bump attack. Bump into weak foes to defeat them without battling? That's crazy.
Don't
So
go
now you
on
can
that
go
side
back and
plan.
equip it.
They're so
15
expensive!
more.
They're so expensive, man!
And what are you gonna do? Not buy it?
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
That's what I fucking thought.
I'm gonna buy one of those, too.
You buy
You can
it.
afford one more thing.
I can't afford the maple syrup like I want, so I'll get another super shroom. Damn, all of my fucking money. And I can't even sell to the guy.
Nope. All your shmoney.
In that case, I need to actually... Because I have the ultra shroom. It's the thing. Like, I have the ultra mega thing that I've just been kind of sitting on. So what is this?
True,
Is this
but-
80? Fucking, we have 20 floors left. Where's that guy that allows me to skip floors?
We have 20 minutes. Oh, hey. It's that guy that
Do you
allows
have the
Wait,
money?
wait, wait, do I have the
floors.
money? Oh, I do have the money. Oh, thank God.
Look, it's that guy.
I'm actually charge you whatever you had plus 1 gold.
Oh, God. Oh, that would be so funny if there was a 4th option where it was whatever money you had plus 1 to get to the bottom.
Evil.
That's a properly colored piranha plant. That's possibly the most terrifying thing I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
I'm not gonna bob on blast. That's insane.
Look at the guy in the back. He's fucking tweaking.
He just looks like a guy that we've seen before. He's not doing well.
He's scary colored.
He's
not
scary.
doing
He's
well.
scary colored.
This is.
He's got pink on him now. It's terrifying.
AXX.
Axe.
Axe. Let me axe.
Abba.
Abba!
Zabe. Zack
BBX. BBX.
Books. Books.
Ooh.
Oopsie.
Holy
I think the pink one counts as a
Christ.
mini boss.
That's bad.
Yeah, the pink one counts as a mini boss.
Interesting.
Well, you got the piranha plant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, you gotta jump on him. Or use Earth Tremor.
Sick. Love it.
If you can flip him,
Yeah? Okay, cool. Goombella, get out here.
What is Goombella gonna do here? Oh, I guess Rallywink you.
I was gonna say bonk. Or does he count as spiked?
Yeah, look at him.
Right. Man is entirely spiked.
Well, I will say that that Goombella here can Rallywink you, so you can go again and kill him faster.
Oh, I was just hitting both at the same time.
Oh, Pog.
This could be really useful later for people to
Bring
entirely
your-
ignore.
How you feeling?
Spend if you got it.
You did just get the Star Lottery.
My shoulders are so tense. Come on, this is probably gonna do 4, right? That's a 6. Oh, 10.
Good job.
We're really kicking up the pace. Oh, free maple
that's not
syrup. Let's go.
That's
We're
pretty
rich.
good.
Oh, I am rich with saturated fats.
We're rich. We're rich.
Delicious maple syrup.
All right.
I do like how they made maple syrups the like mana potion, or syrups in general, the mana potions in these games.
Well, because I always thought that it was because it was like loosely associated with like plants or flowers. I think that makes
I
sense.
guess.
Am I about to get hurt?
Oh no. I think normally you would if you try to do that.
Earth
Normally
Tremor
if
can't
you,
miss, right?
It cannot. And actually hitting them with a ground attack that flips them might be really good.
Can they flip?
Yes, that's how you're supposed to get them in the lower levels.
Like with a Quake Hammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about specialty powers.
Unfortunate.
Oh. At least I still get the 1. What the fuck is that noise?
You're attacking metal.
These are metal?
Yeah, well, what do you think they are?
Stone?
Oh, well,
I feel like that's a
they're
pretty
made-
reasonable assumption.
They're made of metal. Just really dull
How's Coops
metal.
doing? How's Vivian doing? Stop! I need to hit you.
Oh, the fog's gone.
This is probably.
Why?
I just wanted to try it, man.
Don't shade fish.
Why? It doesn't work?
She'd be punching spikes.
And that hurts?
Yeah, don't they stick out the whole thing? Like when
These
you
guys
hammer?
repel
I don't
pretty
know.
much all attacks.
Oh, great.
Just
Okay.
the peel.
Yeah. God.
This guy's fucking deadly, man.
I need to Earth Tremor. Well, in that case, I need to Vivian Appeal, then Earth Tremor, so that way I can get the bonus star power.
Max amount. Now you're thinking with portals.
Thanks.
Now you're thinking.
Did you ever play the
Don't
other
act
puzzle
this
series that the creative designer behind Portal made? Called Cube?
No. No. What
Pretty
with you and cubes on stream?
What do you mean?
You brought up the Cube movie
That was
yesterday.
that's a good movie.
Cube.
Zach loves cubes.
Cube 2 Hypercube.
It's true.
No, I just fucking kicked off my camera. God damn it.
You should save state because the game is getting a little chuggy there, and I'm a little scared.
I think that
I
was-
got a little spooks there.
Oh, I can't move.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not good.
Not ideal.
Oh, I can move again.
Gordon.
Should I sweet feast?
You lousy motherfucker.
If
I don't
you
even
do,
have-
you should
I
be
don't
on your
even-
most injured. party member.
Probably a Bobbery. Yeah.
Bobbery can't hurt
Are
those
you gonna
guys.
use him? King Coops? I guess he could. I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Can.
stick with Goombella and do Rally Wink. If I'm gonna have to be fighting a bunch of them.
Grant.
What the fuck is that thing?
It's a piter.
Pyre.
Eater.
He's trying to ambush you. They don't move horizontally. You gotta jump into them. Or I guess you could bomb them. Wow, that generous.
Yeah.
I bopped off his leg.
That was generous.
That worked.
Oh, they don't have any defense.
Damn. Fuck him up.
In that case, what to
What are you
do?
thinking here?
You lousy mother.
A Rantula, that's what they're called.
Yes, of course.
The other guys were fighters, yeah. Oh.
Let's see it.
Ah, it's too high. The
Okay.
timing was all fucked. Holy shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh
My God.
He's alive. It's
Sweet
fine.
Feast, you motherfucker. Oh, you can't Sweet Feast. Shit.
Is it 5? Oh, it is 5. Why the fuck would anyone ever Sweet Feast?
Wait, Goombella appeal then Sweet Feast?
Maybe.
Do you think Goombella can fill up 3/4 of a star point? Do you think? Let's see it. Oh.
Wow. How useless.
Maybe
in
that's
that-
what
I've been saying.
Maybe if you had super appeal on.
Maybe if he had soup.
Did you save state earlier?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Come on.
Come on, baby. Show me the numbers.
Come on, Matarantula.
Come on.
Oh. That's not good. Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
He is in peril!
Oh my God.
Oopsie.
Oh, well, I mean,
Huge.
Huge.
Kill
Just
him.
get him. Oh my God, that...
I got 11.
I think you're out of life shrooms, aren't you?
I might be. I might have one. I'm not sure. Oh, look at that. I got 1 health. We're fine.
Awesome.
You're now only in danger, not peril.
All right. Let's take a look. No, I have 1 life shroom.
Okay.
And a couple super shrooms.
Still, though, you probably want to save that a little bit. We're not even on the last 10 floors yet.
What are we on?
80-something?
82, I
You
think.
can check. You
Maybe
can check.
83. 88!
88.
What
We're
the
getting
hell?
close.
How did I get this far? Oh, because we had
Let's-
the guy who let us skip.
We
Also,
have
my
the guy or
camera's,
we are.
my camera's still fucked.
Let's see if we can break to 90.
I'm really scared. This is the same fucking thing as
You cannot insta-kill these guys. They're mini
I
bosses.
get an earth tremor though.
And get-
Well,
Yeah, he could.
Is it worth it? Maybe.
oh yeah, the Spunnia have a KO chance of 30%, so...
Funya.
That's like what, 6 across the board? Yeah. And I don't have
Rally
enough.
Wink. Wait, Rally Wink to do it again?
Rally Wink. No, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
What if you get the stylish appeal on it?
Is there a stylish appeal on Rally Link?
There's gotta be, probably. I hope.
I hope. He said hopefully.
There did not appear to be.
You got star points anyway.
Oh, huge, huge,
Yo.
Huge, huge,
All right.
actually massive.
Actually,
Now just don't fuck this up.
gigantic. Ooh, this might be it.
They're gonna live.
Oh, I know you have a live stream, but nice.
Good. Good.
Huge.
All right, I'll take that. That's fine.
All right, okay. All right. Okay.
We're still good. We're fine.
That's a.
Wait,
It's
Ultra
a-
Hammer?
Does Ultra Hammer still hurt strike knocking into the enemy behind it? Yeah, I could probably do that.
There you go.
Huge.
Oh, imagine if you got the double XP.
The problem, like, genuinely, part of my problem is that I'm just not getting star power.
Oh boy.
All right, it's
And
floor
no
90.
man.
Broke 90.
Lucky day.
You should save state.
Yeah.
you fuckers.
What?
You're making me cheat.
You were gonna do it anyways.
No, I was gonna go down because I forgot I could save state. What the Christ is this
There he
thing?
is.
No!
There's the Ultra Wizard.
Elite Wizard. We here at Los Poderos Hermanos.
What the hell is that thing?
Your fuck cloud.
It's the green notes.
It's the
It's the
green,
green
notes.
note. I don't know what to do with this thing. What the fuck?
Los Poderos Hermanos will fucking kill you.
I don't know. Multi-bonk?
No.
Sick.
No. Oh. Oh. Huh?
Right. That is what that item allows you to do.
Oh.
So you should know. You would be quite intimately familiar with them.
Intimate.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think Superstar Saga has a secret boss.
Holy shit, that's a lot of XP.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You
That's
might
5 for killing a
level up.
cloud?
You might just level from this.
Assuming that Goombella doesn't just croak.
Then steals your last life shroom.
Wouldn't be stealing, she would just earn it.
No, it'd be stealing it.
She's a valued member of the team.
Like she steals the oxygen by breathing.
Cool.
Oh boy, oh
Sick.
boy.
Awesome.
How much HP do they have?
6, I think?
Oh, you know what? That puts
No,
them
they
in
have full
oh,
12. Yeah,
Never mind.
cool.
If they had 6, then that would have put them in range to.
For murder.
I straight up don't think I have something to deal with this. Oh, cool. Oh,
I'm sure that won't be useful for the Bone Tail fight.
about to lose this shit. No. It's not worth it, man.
I mean, you have a lot of flower power.
I do, but I don't have enough stuff to use it on. It's kind of my problem.
It's because you de-equipped all your attack badges. They give you moves. Oh, wait. Hang on. What are the odds you could freeze them by time? Let me fucking Goombella for you. What are their stop percentage chances? Stop. Oh, only 30%. Great.
What's their chance of getting instantly killed?
20.
So it's a better chance than that.
I guess.
And it's only technically one guy.
I mean, how lucky do you feel, though?
Not lucky.
Lucky punk.
Also, I just put Goombella in front.
She's about to be put in a firing squad zone.
Oh, found him. I'm okay with that, I think. Okay. What to do? Ultra Hammer? Does this work? Because if it whiffs, doesn't that just mean it does nothing?
I think it won't do anything.
Yeah, okay. That'd be,
Not dizzy.
that'd be crazy if it gave him the dizzy status. I think it's this guy.
Alright. Oh,
I was right.
If only you had any.
read.
Well, hey, he's not attacking. Every turn you find out how Hammer doesn't
If I
attack.
just get the guy every turn, it'll be fine.
You have 2 chances to get him right every turn, and there's 5 of them, so figure those odds out.
Nope.
2 and 5. You have a. Oh, you had a 40% chance every turn to figure him out, and now he gets to shoot you.
Oh, she's dead. Oh. Took my life. That's so much damage.
Stole it.
Did you just put my entire audience to sleep, you piece of shit? What the hell? Why'd that do nothing?
Because they have 5 defense.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You learned this.
You have a nice kiss.
Oh, well, look, yes.
Don't.
40% chance to get him.
Well, because I have to hit him with a hammer is the thing.
Then you might as well.
Because my jump doesn't actually deal enough damage. I can get stylishes, which is nice. Oh wait, everybody's on fucking sleep! That's fine. Alright,
Oh, they
everybody's
woke up.
awake now.
Alright, you either. Well, actually, it doesn't matter.
Cool, he was the
Yeah, because
last
now it's
one.
gonna clone itself again.
Hey, buddy.
This fucking guy.
Alright, let's see your.
Guy is
let's
he is.
see your odds.
Oh!
And just in time to end stream on a level up too.
No, the level up!
I feel like that's a good
fucking
accomplishment.
Stop! I'm so close.
Yo.
I don't know which one to pick.
Do health.
For me?
Yeah. Why not?
If the partner dies, it doesn't end the game, right? I just have to swap them out.
No, only if you die.
Yeah.
I'll go up to 4. I have no idea what's good or bad against Bone Tail, so Goombella might as well be fine.
Well, Zach,
I need the guy that allows me to skip.
91.
Please, let me
you
skip.
broke to 90.
You already got him.
Yeah, but no, but he shows up multiple times.
Oh, it's the booger
Yeah.
cloud.
But you
Boogie
just
Cloud.
got him.
The boogie.
Green note.
What the heck is even that?
That guy is worth so much XP.
How
True.
do I kill it?
You attack him.
Wait.
Are
Hang
you
on,
gonna
there's gotta
see what
be-
the instant kill chances?
There's gotta be a, because he only has a 10% chance to insta kill.
It's 20 health. It's a lot.
It is a lot. I don't know how you do this.
Art attack.
Supernova.
Wait, they only have one defense. If you're good at art attack, you might be able to do it.
No. He's supernova. It did 15, remember? And then you kill with multi-bonk.
Ooh, that's also true. Wait, that was almost really bad.
No, what is it? I just need to
bad.
tap A?
Just mash it.
Mash it.
It's just mashing.
Just fucking mash it, my guy.
Mash it, dude.
Just mash that shit. Keep mashing. Don't stop.
This will kill the other guys too, right?
It'll deal 15 to them.
Oh, we have to build up so much star power after this.
If all goes well, you'll level up really soon after this.
But excuse me, my controller fucking disconnected.
Doable. It's still doable.
It's still doable, multi-bonk.
It's
No,
still
my
doable.
fucking controller straight up isn't connected.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Oh.
Paul.
My controller just decided to stop working. There we go.
The
Fucking-
controller decided it was the end of stream.
Yeah, your controller's trying to give out on you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him!
Huge.
Holy shit!
Right?
That's so,
Yeah, you thought we were fucking with you?
that's so much. Wait, isn't that a full thing of XP? Can I? Like, I don't think I can get any more.
No, you can get more.
You can get more than that. What does it look
Oh,
like?
wait, what do you mean? What do
That's
you mean?
only 46 XP.
Yeah.
You can get more than that
Yeah, of course you can.
at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I got
If you're
poisoned.
If your blessing procs, we'll see you
Holy-
get more than that.
God, I want the blessing proc.
That'd be so huge.
That would be fucking insane. Now that would be a good way to end stream if that happened.
True.
And then what? Friday of next week? Hey, we're gonna be Bone Tail.
Okay, if we get the blessing proc, we have to continue this, obviously.
This guy's gonna suck me again.
Hey, yo. Save some for the rest of us.
Thank you, Mario. Very cool. I constantly fuck up that action command. Alright, he's dead. Come on.
Come on.
Ah, I didn't do it.
No.
That would have been fucking
61 XP, dude!
Huge.
so much.
You very realistically could level up before the bone tail fight.
Okay. I'm
could
gonna say
happen.
that it's totally fair. We should save state. Call it a night.
Yeah.
I'm a little too tired to be doing this properly.
Seeing that Amazing Daisy was that was intense.
Props for
godsend.
the multi bonk.
See, Goombella's useful.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. I
Good
guess we'll be
night.
doing the Bone Tail fight on Friday, and then as soon as we're done with the Bone Tail fight, I don't want to do the fucking Glitz Pit. We'll
All
go.
right.
We'll go
It'd be so
immediately
much
into
easier.
Poke Park.
All right, later.
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.